try that. Okay. So, welcome. All right. It's exciting. I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
Okay. So, the... So, this is Raising Nine Hells. The campaign about stopping the raising of the Nine Hells. It's super exciting. So, the last couple of sessions... the party has found out about the West Wind. It's some kind of an entity, be it a storm or a monster, a creature, a curse, pirates, excuse me, any slash all of the above. They learned about it. They got onto a ship that is headed towards the West Wind. Or excuse me, not the West Wind.
The north.
The north, the snowy north, thank you. Because it was the only ship that was headed that way from port. So, do you want to tell them why you guys are headed towards the snowy north?
We're going towards the snowy north because one of our party members, a Goliath cleric named Treefell, had a vision in which one of the pieces of a weapon we needed for Eldath to be able to help us fight the demon invasion going on in the town of Three Streams was up in the snowy north, in somewhere near his home camp, home area. Not sure what to call it, but that's why we decided to go that way, because we felt like it was going to be better for us to start with
That was not the
Treefell.
ultimate. That was not the ultimate decider. You guys went there because of ice cream.
Oh no, yes, that's right. We definitely went there because we are trying to start an ice cream empire. I forgot that important detail. I was trying to just remember what happened in the story because it's been a minute.
Yeah. So, but those are the two reasons why they're going up to the snowy north. While on the ship, they have had some encounters with a ship full of pirate orcs, which was a really intense battle. I was like vibrating by the end of it. I was like, whoa. It was a lot of high stress. It was really cool.
I was vibrating before, but I was just overheated.
Yeah.
We had a couple of really cool moments fail due to terrible rolls.
Yeah, it was a good time. They have also... So Nazintor, one of Taylor's characters, he has two, and we'll do introductions here in a minute. One of his characters is a rogue. He snuck into the cargo bay, where he found just an absolute... I mean, you would almost say it's a dragon's hoard of treasure.
I'm really sad I didn't just decide to put all of it into the bag of holding and steal it all, but we're going to get past that.
So there, and you took like 800 gold pieces worth of platinum.
Yeah, it was something ridiculous.
So they have found a whole bunch of treasure. They've had run-in with his other character, Kalia, has had a run-in with the second mate, and now everyone has decided that we don't like the second mate. He made some advancements towards her that she did not appreciate and brought up some past trauma. And the rest of the party rallied around her and put the second mate into his place. There has been talk of making him disappear in the wee hours of the night. But then otherwise, they've also talked with members of the crew. The captain has told the story of how he became the captain of the Dandy Wanderer. And then after that, one of the crewmates called him by a different name than he was called on shore. Rather than Oliver Passer, which is what he goes by on shore, they called him Grim Barbas. When he was confronted by it, or when he was confronted about it, he said that being a tradesman that ships stuff from one area to the next, it's good to have aliases that you can go by to make it harder for people to track you. So Captain Grim Barbas is the captain of the Dandy Wanderer, and That's mostly. Oh, they confronted him about the West Wind, asking him what the West Wind was, and he told them that it was a curse put on by a witch pirate captain, as she went down with her ship. That anyone that messes with the pirate band of the West Wind will, receive a curse and be destroyed and all that such. Is that
So I pretty much have decided it's a pirate ghost ship that we're hunting.
so? So yeah. So that's it. That's basically where we left
that's
off.
where we're at.
They had just gotten through a large storm last time we left off. But otherwise, that's where we're at. The whole time, Spartacus has been seasick, and has finally gotten his sea legs, as the crew assures him. So yeah. Well, you guys have been on the ship now for 3 weeks, and it's about a 4-week endeavor. So you guys are nearly there. It's a very calm morning, hardly even a breeze, so you're kind of more trotting along than anything right now, due to the lack of wind. And it's just a very lethargic day on the Dandy Wanderer. After a couple of hours of kind of meandering around, one of the crewmates up in the crow's nest, he calls out, he says, "Ship ho!" And everyone goes out to the front of the ship, whatever that's called. I always lose it. The hull? No, that's the back.
The
Is it
bow?
the bow?
The bow?
I want to say it's the bow of the ship.
Isn't the bow of the ship the front?
Yeah.
All right.
Right? The bow of the ship is the front of the ship.
To demonstrate my new sea legs, I do a graceful leap onto the forward railing and peer out to see it.
Yeah, it's the bow of the ship. Sorry, so what were you doing?
I do a graceful leap demonstrating my new sea legs up onto the railing to peer out at the ship.
Oh, okay. Do you want to roll an athletics check?
It's a 17.
All right.
Plus 0.
You are quite nimble in your small frame. You're able to clamber up to the very front of the bow of the ship, and you know how most ships have that carving of usually some lady or mermaid out on the front. It's almost something like that you've put yourself into, but instead of a large female vision, it is a small gnome.
So I'm holding on to the... Oh, I'm the gnome.
You're the gnome, yeah.
Oh.
You're the gnome
I'm
wizard.
looking over. So I'm king of the viewing.
Let us know if you see anything in the water we need to be worried about. Zentor's going to call out as you're watching over the
Okay.
front bow of the ship.
I keep one eye out and one eye down.
Okay. So, and you look out there, and it's a ways off, and you know that with the current pace that you're setting right now, it's going to be probably another hour or so before you come close to the ship.
Does it look like similar size to our ship, or bigger, smaller
Do you
compared
want
to
to roll
our
a
ship?
perception? Because it's a long ways off. It's a little hard to tell.
This is... Zentor would be the one asking this, so... Oh, that's not good. That's a natural 3. So something tells me that a 5 probably doesn't see much.
Probably not. There's a lot of people in front of you, and you are taller than in most aspects, but you're at the back of the crowd, right? Because everyone's kind of huddled up at the bow of the ship because it's been like 2 weeks since you've seen any other ships or anything, so this is kind of a huge deal.
And I'm always cautious, so I would never be in the front of any crowd.
Correct.
Ever. Raging fireball cannon shot goes off, I'm in the back. Every time.
Do
Fair.
the two of you want to introduce your characters real quick? And then I'll have Kira introduce hers when her
it's
character shows up.
relevant. Sure.
My name is Spartacus Flattop. I'm a gnome wizard, and my powerful new sea legs are just starting to stretch out on this ship.
Very
Nice.
good.
I love it.
Sounds like Spartacus. So, character number 1 for me is an Azintor. He's about a 7-foot dragonborn rogue. He's a black dragon. So, he wears armor that is kind of colored silver and blue. And it's got this blue wolf paw, just kind of like decorating as an emblem on it. The swords that he holds in his hands are also colored that way, so the metal is colored to be like a deep royal blue. And it still has kind of that emblem just on the hilt of it as well. He always is wearing a cloak over his armor, and just for how tall he is very good at just finding a dark spot that he can hide in.
Yeah, I failed to mention it, but I'm also wearing the same thing to Silter's Welting, but like in a Munchkin version. So instead of swords, it's like big lollipops. It's pretty cute. It's very cute.
And then
This is a medium illusion, I
Yeah.
assume.
second character is Kalia Font. She is a water genasi with blue skin. Her armor looks more kind of like tribally coastal. She comes from the water elemental plane. She's got a silver fox that basically wraps around her neck like a scarf, and he's always just kind of there with her and like follows her around. And then she also carries this giant glass gourd looking esque thing, and inside of it you can see just this like bright blue water that just seems to kind of swirl around and like almost has a mind of its own. So yeah.
Yeah, so those are our current characters. There's also Radgrid, who is a dwarf fighter, as we've talked about before, and Treefell, who is a cleric gladiator.
Goliath.
Goliath, thank you. I keep doing that.
Gladiator.
He might become a gladiator based off of
He might become a gladiator.
other things.
Yeah, so after a few minutes, the captain, Captain Barbas comes out and, what's going on here? Right, and he's, because he sees the crowd of people, and he's like, move out of the way, look out! And he comes out to the very bow of the ship. The only person in front is Spartacus, who is, in fact, hanging from the front of the ship at this point. But, so he looks out and he says, right, well, it'll be at least an hour before they come out here, so everyone back to your stations. We'll figure it out when they get here. Prepare for boarding just in case. And everyone kind of scurries off and scampers back to their posts for the time, and does their duties until things start to become closer. So about an hour later.
Wait, hold on. Can I talk to the captain in that time?
Sure.
Okay, using my powerful sea legs, remember they're powerful and new, I swing back up, not even needing to use my hands, just full leg strength. And I say, Captain, you can send us forward as an envoy in that ship, and we can avoid a battle if it comes to it. You can send us out in a little dinghy, and we'll talk to that ship if they get too close.
So Kalia was trying to hang around Spartacus, and when she hears that, she's like, yeah, we can go talk to him if you want. The Zintor is nowhere to be found. He's already prepared to kill people.
Naturally.
And take them out.
I lick one of those big lollipops. It's only an illusion, though, so it looks real weird.
He says, and what exactly would you hope to achieve going and talking to them first?
Well, find their intentions. If they're hostile, we'll, slip back and warn the crew with magic.
We can also use the opportunity to try to cause a distraction on their ship if they happen to be, more nefarious. Or we're really trying to hope that we can negotiate not needing to fight with them.
But say that they are hostile, and you instead are blown out to the water and can't get a message back to us or anything.
Well, I don't know about Spartacus, but I can water breathe, so I'll just swim underwater and come find you guys at some point. I'm perfectly okay with it. Spartacus, I don't know what his plan is.
To drown.
One way of doing it. Can I do anything that could save you from drowning? Let me check.
There'll be some bloating involved. Some swallowing of seawater.
He says, I think that it best that all crew stay on the ship. Best to have all hands on deck when or if the time comes.
Salute sharply and do like a gunslinger twirl with one of the lollipops and put it back in the holster.
Okay. Do you have any objections, Kalia? Or
No, that's fair.
Okay.
She's gonna go and continue to try to help the crew like she's been trying to do for the past 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
Just continue to try to learn how to sail a ship and learn what she can from it.
Okay. Yeah, and you're definitely able to do so. There's, you've by this point you've learned a couple of knots that are very commonly used in seafaring. Mostly just by watching. There are a couple of crewmates that are nice and actually have shown you how to get some of the trickier ones. So I would put that under your proficiencies, actually, where you've been actively learning for the past couple of weeks. Like seafaring knots, something like that.
Seafaring knots, okay.
I don't know how else to describe that, but... and I would say that you're probably halfway there to being proficient in water vehicles.
That's what I'm going for. All right. I've been
and
trying
the
to
truth comes
do
out.
it legitimately through just learning, but every time you're like, why? And I'm like, because I want to know how to sail a ship if we come into getting our own ship for the ice cream.
They want an airship. They want a sea ship. They want...
Kalia here has a legitimate idea for how to start an ice cream empire going through her mind at all times now.
And so does Radgrid.
Radgrid is the second, and we are definitely the two that are going to spawn an empire of ice cream.
Okay. And the Zintor is just prepped the whole time. He's just sitting in some corner.
He is moving barrels, whatever he needs to find a way to ambush someone, if it comes to them coming on the deck and there being a fight.
Okay.
And I don't know if he could, but if he could rig some kind of a small explosive trap for someone that he could throw at them, he would also try to do that. But that I think is outside of his wheelhouse.
I mean, no, because you don't have any fire. Because I was like, oh, you could use your fire breath, your fire breath weapon, but you don't have one.
Yeah.
Which also, we're gonna up Nizintor a little bit because Kira's Dragonborn. Sorry, too many names. Kira's Dragonborn we made out of Fizban's Treasury of Dragons because they actually make Dragonborns cool.
Okay.
So we're just gonna apply some of those traits from Fizban's Treasury of Dragons. So your breath weapon is a D10 instead of the D6 or 8 or whatever it is, and it goes up to 2d10 damage at 5th level.
Yeah.
And you get a number of breath weapons equal to your proficiency bonus.
So right now I would have 2.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, I like that. Good changes. All right, I'll take them.
Yeah, I figured as much because right now the breath weapon is kind of a joke and everything.
We made plans.
I mean, I don't know. My breath weapon has killed bandits before, and it was pretty legit.
It has, but you can do that more now.
Yeah, I'm definitely happy for that.
So, if you want to start looking up some of those details and applying them, it should be right at the very beginning. And then there's another feature that you get as a chromatic dragon that I can't remember what it is. Oh, it's Frightening Presence or something So it should be next page, I think.
Let's see. Okay.
So you should have whatever these things are here. Anyway, so just read through that. Yeah, Fizban's Treasury of Dragons is way cool. So, okay, Okay, awesome. So yeah, so you all do what you need to for the next hour or so to.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to make some notes of that on here.
And if you want like a character sheet or something, let me know too. Because I've got those. All right, so you guys do what you need to for the next little bit.
I think we all know what I'm doing. I'm stretching out my powerful sea legs in front of the crew. Really, getting ready so at a moment of need, I can just leap into action.
Roll a performance check.
7 plus. I actually don't know where my updated thing is because I'm level 2. But if that never changed, 7 plus 2, 9.
9. They've seen better.
All right. Well, they'll see better when that moment of action comes, and I've been preparing.
Perfect.
I've never seen sea legs like this.
Okay.
I cut a little Peter Pan outfit. I've changed. It's got, those little slippers that he uses on pirate ships.
Cool.
All right. And so you got all that?
Yep. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm just
Thankfully, his is easy. It's just
waiting.
he's immune to whatever damage type he's already resistant to,
On-
starting at 5th level.
Oh, really?
That's what he gets chromatic warding. So he
That's what the
he gets a
chromatic one does.
minute of free damage immunity to whatever he's already resistant to,
Got it.
and he has to redo it every. He can only do it once every long rest.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just waiting
Okay.
to just sprint, if need be.
Okay. So.
Oh, and then Kalia's gonna be in range of using her bow, but not hidden like some of the others are.
Okay.
She'll just be ready to use her bow if needed, but she also kind of wants to try to be the negotiator if it doesn't look like things are going into a fight.
Okay. Awesome. So, about an hour passes as the ship continually gets closer. It's not veering off track, and you're not veering off track either. So it seems like the ship wants to come in contact with you and you with it, because it'd be very easy to avoid each other.
Ooh, can we play chicken?
I don't think they're playing chicken.
Oh, come on, Captain. Let's play chicken right now. Let's see which ship takes leaves first. That's Kalia is now gonna just start screaming that out and trying to get him to.
No, right now
Be
they're on a course just barely past each other.
Oh, come on, that's no fun.
As the ship gets closer, the crew all start to congregate to hold on, I have it here. Onto the port side of because I've got a screenshot of it now, and it's in my notes. So they all congregate to the port side, or the left side for all the land lovers. And
Are there any types of stacks of boxes that Kalia could get up to kind of get an advantage over the?
there
the
are
rest of the
some
crew?
there are some barrels and such. There's a few barrels of fruit that has been suspended in water to help it to not stay bad. So there are some barrels over on the back port side.
Are they pretty secure looking, or do they
They're-
look like
they're
they
tied
can roll
down.
over? Yeah, okay.
They're
She's
tied
gonna
down
try
at
to
the
get
moment.
up on top of them, just to kind of give her a little bit more of a viewpoint over
Okay.
everyone.
Roll perception with advantage.
All right. Well, one of those is a natural one, so thankfully you said advantage, because that could have been
Did I
bad.
say advantage? I'm kidding.
She's got a 19.
A 19. So you are able to pick out a number of humans. You see women and children. Everyone's, and they're kind of the same thing. They're also congregating over onto their port side.
Wouldn't it be their starboard side?
No, it'd be their port side. Because if you guys are going
Oh,
opposite
yeah, I guess
directions,
because we're going opposite directions. Sorry, I'm forgetting my directions.
So you guys are going opposite directions. So it's their port side as well. So they're actually, so they seem also very keen to meet whoever it is that's coming as well.
Do they can she tell if they look like hostile with their actions, or is it more kind of like we're ready for anything, kind of like what her ship crew is doing?
Do you want to roll an insight?
It's an 11. That would be a 13.
Using just kind of common knowledge, you believe that. I mean, women and children typically aren't hostile. You do pick out a couple of other figures that you would maybe assume are type of guards or something. They seem just to be readying themselves for anything, but you're not getting the overall sense of dread.
You don't know for sure if they're like trying to surprise us with like some kind of crazy hostile attack.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, she's gonna kind of just call out. Like it seems like they're just kind of prepared to meet us, like we are. Like, just let the crew know. It's like we're all kind of unsure at the moment, but doesn't seem like they're like intentionally trying to kill us yet.
A few minutes later, the captain comes out and starts kind of barking some orders, right? Saying, prepare the grappling hooks, get the gangplank ready. Be ready to board.
Oh, Kalia straight up is grabbing a grappling hook too.
Okay.
She's preparing one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, such a
He
state
said grappling hook, and she said, "Sign me up."
So like we saw last time, the grappling hooks are there to help and stop the ship and everything. So that way you can, right? And they start pulling up the sails as well to stop moving. Versus the last time where they didn't, and so that's where the spinning came into play. It was a really intense battle, Kira.
Oh, man.
It was so intense. Like I said, go listen to it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to.
It was probably like episode 18, 19 or something. Anyway, so, okay. So, after a moment, just as the ships are there, you can see very clearly the people that are there waiting and ready to meet you. And the captain calls out, "Release the grappling hooks! Prepare to board!" And the entire crew just gives out, you could only describe as a war cry. As
The crew, our crew, right?
yes, your crew. And so, as this barrage of grappling hooks flies through the sky, there are, it starts catching on the side of the ship, onto the sails. Crewmates start swinging over, and you hear screams from the other side of the, from the other ship coming, as there are, as women and children are screaming and start running, and you hear someone yell, "Pirates."
So that we're the pirates.
What?
So we're the pirates?
That's the assumption right now.
Probably should have seen this coming, all the piratey stuff around here.
Can I have everyone roll a initiative?
Me too.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in.
1. Nope, 7.
I got it 15.
Roll for both your characters, please.
Some people, okay. Really should have distinguished which was which.
Oh, nice.
That's on me. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Okay, that's Nazintor. He's at.
Oh wait, I forgot to add. If I have to add.
So I'm also going to say that those that are on the Dandy
I'm at
Wanderer,
22.
those that are on the Dandy Wanderer, we're going to have a surprise round. Because it was very much a surprise. So we're going to get the anyway, yeah, so we're going to do the surprise round first.
Okay.
So, what did everyone get? 20 to 15.
Nazintor and Kalia both got 22s.
Okay.
I
So
got a 16.
who has Which of
Minotaur
them?
has a higher dex, so he goes first. So both of my characters are right in a row. This is gonna be fun.
And then
I got a 16.
got a 16,
10.
10.
Okay.
So,
So clarify one thing for me here.
okay.
They're screaming pirates. They don't look like they're like super trying to go aggro onto
Well,
us
they're women and
or attack
children.
us. And
So-
now we're just all of a sudden on this ship that's attacking people that I already didn't trust in the first place. Oh, people are gonna die. Oh, all right. Okay.
So, we're gonna do the crew of the Dandy Wanderer first. So I'm gonna pull these out, and this is gonna be, and I guess I should have mentioned, you saw company, or the ship was called the Boodle, that was coming up.
Boodle.
So that'll be the Boodle, the
Okay.
blank one. The bad guy one will be the Dandy Wanderer. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the crew of the Dandy Wanderer first. And so you see also, as the crew is making their way over, right? So there's some that are pulling the ships together, so that they can put the gangplank down, and then the ones that are swinging over, you see there are guards that are readying their weapons and everything as well, but they still have the surprise round. So, so you see, and there's not a lot of the guards. You count in total 5.
How many crew members total?
Crew members, it looks like it was a mixture of the guards and just kind of the people that were there.
Sorry, I meant Dandy Wanderer crew members.
Oh, how many have made it over there?
Yeah, like how many?
Let's
What
try
are
this
the
out
total
again.
numbers we're fighting with here? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Let's draw this out real quick. That's a
Yeah.
good point. Luckily, because I took so long to erase the other one, it's still smudged,
Yeah,
or
it
it's
still
still
works.
still there. So I'm gonna come around to Kira.
Yeah, I'm gonna move my dice a little bit here for you. Do your thing.
Thank you. So we're just gonna give it the rough outline.
Oops, sorry.
Nope, you're good.
I'm gonna have to get like a little dice basket thing or whatever it's called.
So
Finn went away, now I'm sad.
all right. Okay, nice and dirty.
Okay.
Let's see here. Do I have my? I have some. Okay. So the crew of the Dandy Wanderer was roughly 30 in total. Right now, there's about 5 that have made their way over to the other ship.
Which one's the doodle?
The one that you're
This is
closest
the
to.
Dandy Wanderer. I'm
This
pretty
one.
Sure.
'Kay,
That
this
one
one's
is
my ship.
yours.
Yeah, if it isn't obvious, I'm on the other ship.
Yeah.
So let's grab.
Jeremy, why do you do this to us? Now I'm having a
it's
having a
just-
legitimate moral quandary, and I don't know
Because
which side to
it's
choose.
just fun. Mwahaha. So
It
the
might be
white.
fun for you, but it is not fun for those of us who have to go through the experience.
You have a good time, admit it.
Oh, I do. I just hate it because now I don't know which side is right and which side I should kill.
I love moral dilemmas.
I hate them. I'm playing a game right now where like all it gives you is moral dilemmas, and I'm like, I'm sick of having them. And here's Jeremy going,
You signed
more
up for
moral
it.
dilemmas.
What game are you playing?
War Tales.
Oh, I don't
It's
know
this
that one.
weird like you're a mercenary troop in medieval times. And so like every decision you make is like help this side or help this side, and like whichever side you help more takes over a region basically. And so it's just like it's straight just moral quandaries because neither side is good and they both suck, but you're just like which side do I hate less?
This is why I play games like Kingdom Hearts and Zelda. It's not as much of a moral
No, there are
quandary.
still moral quandaries in those games.
Well, I
they just
mean-
don't show you them because they're hidden technically.
True.
But those are fun
I'm
games
guessing
to
that
play.
one's me.
Link's
Sure.
like, should I
You want it to
admit
be?
all these
I
women
mean,
are
I
flirting
am-
also
with me,
pick
or
one of your-
act like
I am green.
don't notice.
You could also pick like that one and have that be your,
Moral
You.
quandary.
Okay,
if that works. I think that's just
that
easier,
works.
much easier
I would
to
be up
distinguish.
here. I'd be facing the...
Kira is
Me? What?
no, sorry, Kalia, because I'm going to now have that issue where I'm going to say
It's okay. My character name is
Names.
completely different, so you're good.
Yeah, no, your character names also sucks because my other character name starts with an N, so I'm going to just.
Oh,
There's a good chance I'm going to start mixing character names up now,
Whoops.
and I apologize. But Kalia would have been like up here on a barrel or something,
okay.
or wherever the barrels on this ship.
I
would
was
be.
thinking that they were going to be like here.
Okay, then she's on top of them.
Yeah, I'd be like
Okay.
right at the
So
side so I could see what's
so
going
the
on.
white gems with stuff on them. The C is the captain, first mate, and second mate. If that
Screw
makes
the
that
second
makes sense.
I don't even know what happened really, but screw the second mate.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll
It's-
die regardless of what happens today.
Cool.
That one
Sounds
wasn't
good.
Gonna, that was never gonna be a.
Didn't
Careful
he marry me
consideration.
at sea?
What?
Didn't the second mate marry me at sea? I don't know why people are angry at him.
No,
He
I don't
hit on
remember what
Kalia.
That was a.
I think you guys talked about it. I don't think you actually went through with that.
Yeah, we wanted him to marry someone at sea.
He was a dick to Kalia. We'll put it that way.
That's a good way to put it.
Just making a couple more barrels.
But I mean, if it was a pirate marriage, then I think the marriage
And
is
then
annulled.
Zintor was legitimately trying to hide in one of the barrels, which
Yeah.
I never rolled a stealth check for, but I'm happy to do so.
All right.
Okay.
Am I missing anything?
Wait, where am I?
I don't know. Where do you want to be?
Last time we knew you were at the bow of the ship, but have you moved since
Well,
then?
Well, that was an hour ago,
I was
so
standing
Yeah.
at readiness. I'm gonna say here, stretching my sea legs, and then I've just
your
been
beautiful sea legs.
focus, like eagle focus for the last 30 minutes in case anything came up. Sea legs, stretched and ready.
Oh no, those are the grappling hooks.
So I've entered like an athlete's
Right?
focus.
Yep.
Athlete's
Oh,
sea
man.
leg focus.
So what?
Is there one heading right towards me too?
What's that?
Is there going to be one heading right towards me?
That's where they're going to put the gangplank.
Ah.
So. Oh no! Wait, that one's the one that Kodia threw.
I don't know if you can reveal this just yet, but does it look like there's someone in charge on the other ship on the Doodle?
There is a captain.
Is he
Yeah,
wearing a big captain's hat that says "Crunchitize"?
Crunchitize me, captain.
He's got a nice giant white mustache,
Yeah.
big nose.
Mustache.
Yeah.
I always thought those were tusks. Mustache.
All right.
This really makes me rethink.
There we go.
Captain Crunch.
Okay, so
My captain's wonderful. You'll meet him. He's great.
Okay, so all of the yellow tokens are the guards that you had picked out, Kalia.
Okay.
And
Me included.
Kira's character. Do you want to give a...
Brief introduction yet?
Do you want to, or do you want to wait?
We can wait.
Okay. We will wait.
I'm a guard.
Would
That's all you have to
Kalia
know.
at least be able to see like
Do-
what she looks like by now?
Especially since I'm
curiosity.
up front,
Technically-
I could describe what I look
So
like.
I assume
Okay.
I would at
Me too.
least be able to see what you look like.
So-
and I already know you're a dragonborn. So at
I
this
am a
point, there is
dragonborn.
no other.
I'm an emerald green. I'm an
Okay.
emerald gem dragon, so I'm bright green. I'm wearing gold armor, and I have a purple cape, and I have bright purple eyes that you could see all the way from the other side of the ship.
Okay.
With the hood is currently pulled up.
Correct. Because I'm like intruders.
All right.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm one of 5 guards.
Like, man, that one's just glowing. That one.
Yeah.
was-
I mean, I'm a gem dragon. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
How did we not see that first?
This is one of the reasons why we
Persons.
brought in the cool stuff. It's because I'm like, I want to be cool. So.
This is gonna be interesting because I don't never considered the possibility of dragons being a thing in this world. So now I have this whole like,
But like, there's
what's gonna happen, and this is gonna be interesting.
if you've read through some of the stuff that's in Fizman's Treasury of Dragons, it's so cool.
Oh, I know. Like I definitely am
So
all
cool.
for it. But now I'm like, I did not think of this in character development, so now I have to figure out what my characters think of Jet Dragons. One in particular, because he's a Dragonborn, and I don't know what he's gonna feel.
He's racist.
He's weird.
How dare you?
He's weird. Put it
Okay.
that way.
So, so the yellow tokens, like I said, are the guards, besides Kira's character. The other tokens are just kind of miscellaneous people. The white one up at the steering wheel is the captain. So I think that's about it. That being said, they start attacking those particular crewmates. Kira, one of them comes up to your character,
Okay.
cutlass in hand, and he swings for you. Sorry, give me one moment.
No. Yeah, go for it.
That looks like that's going to be a 14 to hit.
Okay.
Does that hit?
No.
Okay.
I'm at-
Okay.
Nope.
The other ones, because I'm not going to go through each of them one by one. Just grab some general type stuff. Okay, cool. One hits. And he's just going to deal 3 points of damage to, someone. So basically, kills...
Maybe like the person behind me or something like that.
Okay, so match those all go. And we'll
Yeah, so
do
that green 3 is dead now.
Oh, gee.
So that was just a woman, and you hear her screams just before they're muffled and gargled with blood.
No.
So that was our surprise round. So, or I guess no. I need to give you guys turns because you're part of the surprise round.
Nice. Okay, I assume I goes third.
So question for the DM.
So Nazintor first. Okay.
Nazintor already is now 100% against all of this coming from the Dandy Wanderer.
I
Okay.
thought Nacintor was
Since
a
you
pirate.
hear a woman scream
Can
and gargle her
he-
blood. Yeah.
Sneak into the hold of the Dandy Wanderer while this fight is going on.
You can certainly try.
He's going to try to sneak past everyone and down into the hold of the ship where he knows all the treasure is.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Okay. I need to go back to Nazintor.
He's,
If you hear weird growls, I'm just getting into character.
He's voting with his wallet.
That's a 9.
A 9.
I rolled a freaking natural 2. I am pissed right now.
So
Yeah.
So the thing is, you're currently on their crew, so they're not going to stop you from going down below necessarily. You do hear one of them ask, "Where are you off to?"
I forgot a couple of bombs in my sleeping arrangements. I'm gonna go grab them really quickly.
Sleeping with bombs, I love it. So, and he lets you go.
Bomb guy.
I don't remember where.
I don't
how to
remember
get
where it
there,
was
but
either.
He's just gone inside,
Okay.
and like legitimately, he wants to run towards
was
the
my fault.
locked hold and repick the lock that he already has picked. So I feel like he knows that lock really well.
Roll sleight of hand with advantage.
All right, both of those are much better. That's gonna be a 17.
17? Yep. You're just able to pick it right away.
Right.
And
And then, as much of his like whatever remaining turns he can spend, he's going to grab
at this point, you
as much platinum and gold as he can find in that hold.
So to be honest, at the end of your turn, you're probably that's
Yeah.
probably all of your movement to get there, and then that's your action to.
That's fine.
Pick the
I'm-
lock,
but
so-
through the rest of whatever it goes on here, he is just money
He's just-
laundering everything he can into this pouch because he's
Looting.
basically planning on selling out the Dandy Wanderer. And I think,
Nice.
I don't know, he does not like the fact that he feels like a pirate right now. He does not like.
Okay. Well, Kalia.
She's actually, because she's also supposed to be on the more good side. So Nizentor's doing something for himself and just doesn't care. She's going to actually use her movement to get down off of the barrels and come talk to the captain and just go, so what's going on? Why are we attacking?
So. And so you kind of interrupt him while he's barking orders, right? Saying, pull harder, bring up the mast and all that stuff.
This feels completely wrong. Why are we doing this?
He says, "There will be time to explain later. For now, you do as I order." And he moves, and he walks forward, and he stops for a second, looks over his shoulder, and if you have a problem with that, I'll show you what mutinists get. And he continues walking forward towards the barrels that you were on. Because basically he unties the rope that you were and starts pulling.
Alright, she's going to shoot at someone and just try to make it look like she missed her target and hit one of the crew members on the other side of the Dandy Wanderer.
Oh, okay. So
she'll look like she's attacking and trying to launch arrows at people, particularly
Like
the
on this
giant
ship?
gem dragonborn, and just kind of maybe miss and hit some other dude in the neck instead.
so roll.
So you're shooting this guy in the back of the head.
Not the captain, but like she'd probably go back to the barrels,
And you're
And
like trying to hit the crew
trying
member.
to
that-
make it look like she's hitting the dragonborn, and just oops,
and
screwed
hits
up the shot, and sorry, collateral damage.
roll,
from your original, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
From
roll
where
a
I
performance
kind of am at.
check.
I'm like, don't kill my crewmates. Jeez.
So roll a performance check first.
Oh, good. She's got. Oh, wait, that's a Nizentor. Definitely don't want to do the -1 if she has something better than that. No, she's got a 0, so I guess technically it's better, but. That's a 3. Yeah, that's just 3. Well, that sucks.
Okay, roll attack.
Alright. That's probably gonna hit, because that is a. Yeah. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so.
Roll
1
damage.
D8 plus 5. Where's my D8? This one? Yeah, it's this one. 11 damage.
11 damage.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out the best way to. Okay. So 11 damage. Where'd my notebook go? Right there. I have so many notes here. Okay. All right. So, So you shoot, and he takes an arrow into the side. Still standing, but he looks in your direction.
Sorry! Really, really nervous here. The water just is making the bowstring slip. I apologize.
Roll
I promise I'll do better.
Roll deception.
What the heck, dude?
Oh my gosh, my rolls are sucking right now.
It's okay, mine were really bad when I was making my character. It was great.
That's a 5.
So
I'm starting to wish I had a character who had charisma, but oh well. Neither of those would have helped anyway.
So the bandit, or excuse me, the captain stops pulling and he looks at you and he says, "Mutinist. Men! We have a mutinist among us."
Oh, this is gonna get fun.
So they are
This is gonna
now,
be real fun.
right, and so you kind of look over to your right and you see, directly to your right is the first and second mate. You see the second mate, a very, very menacing looking smile creep across his face. And the first mate, you see him reach behind his back and pull out his 2 cutlasses from his tattoo. So you are now marked, Spartacus.
Okay. I look over at the doodle. Do I see anyone with, like, I don't know, any weapon kits or meal kits or anything? Like, can I see them taking them out?
Meal kits?
Oh.
This is not really the time for people to be...
Well, I don't know. Maybe they were eating.
They're not necessarily... No, not at the moment.
Well, weapon kits?
What is a weapon kit?
It's like a kit where you keep your weapon. Like, is anyone...
You mean like a sheath?
Yeah, like a weapon kit.
Like, I mean, the guards have sheaths where they keep their swords.
Okay. Did I get everyone to look at me? Because I've been in like an athlete's focus this whole time, just ready to spring. So I assume I'm just seeing things in slow motion. Or maybe sped up. Because I'm bad at focusing. And I point at someone holding their kit, and I loudly shout for all the crew to hear that I'm on their side. I'm taking that kid and the whole doodle.
Like, wait, do you mean like a kid? Like a child?
No.
You definitely mean like a kit, so like K-I-T?
I mean, yeah, the kit and the doodle. The whole kit.
I have
Like-
no idea what you're talking about.
Like,
with a
you're,
kit and a
are
doodle.
you trying to
Yeah,
take
I'm taking,
over
yeah,
the
the
doodle?
whole kit and the doodle. Yeah.
He's gonna take over the whole
So I'm
kit and
saying I'm
caboodle.
taking the
Okay.
whole kit
Okay.
and doodle. And I
I
joke.
appreciate the attempt at the pun.
Do you ever just
Yes.
have a joke that falls flat on its face and no one
Absolutely.
understands?
never
Always
happened.
me.
I use my powerful sea legs to leap across to the doodle, trying to make my way to the captain. I say,
mean-
after me, men.
Currently, the ships are probably roughly that 15, 20 feet away that you see on the ship.
Nice.
So you physically can't jump that far.
I jump as far as I can grapple jump. Not even with like my extra focus I've been building up. My sea
You
leg
do have
focus.
a jump spell that would probably let you jump that far.
I guess I use the jump spell.
Okay,
I
let's
say
look
I'm
up.
a hero, and I jump over.
Let's look up jump real quick,
Okay.
because you do have that.
I say, everyone look and follow me. So I hope that all their attention's on me. The big jumping hero.
Besides the captain and first and second mate. But yeah.
I say, I'm on the team. Woo. I'm gonna save everybody.
You touch creature, the creature's jump distance is tripled until the spell ends. Does anyone remember how far you can jump?
I'm like 2 feet tall, so probably not that far.
You're like 3 feet tall.
Okay, I say, throw me, and hope that counts.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
I guess, I could go on a crew member's shoulders and be like, jump with me. Just jump across.
Oh, see, under movement. Okay. Because I can never remember. It's based off of, like, your strength or something.
Yeah, I don't
Movement.
remember how to look for it.
Jumping, 182. And 190. I think 182 will tell us. So, jumping. Long jumping. When you take a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least... So what's your strength score?
10.
Okay, so... You have a strength score of 10? Nice. Move it... So, yeah, so actually... So, in order to do a long jump, you have to do... you have to run for at least 10 feet and then make the jump,
Nice.
which you can totally do, given
Okay.
your circumstances.
Okay,
And
so
with the
in my
jump
focus-
spell...
In fact, I'd go like 30. I'm like,
He
I'm
backs
pressed
himself-
against the back of the ship and it's just like a spring.
Alright.
It's like,
So with the jump spell, you can jump 30 feet, so you can
Nice.
make that distance.
okay. So I spring on the back of the ship, just rocket off. Is everyone looking at me like I hoped?
Probably not.
Say, I'm a hero!
You have the ones that
I'm
are
king
like
of the
immediately
pirates.
around you. The ones that are at the ropes are pulling on the rope, so they see you like kind of.
Okay. Do they look in awe?
No.
Ooh.
Well, roll another performance.
Hang on, let's see. 4. Wait, actually, that's not the 20-sided. No, wait.
That is.
That is a
Those are
20-sided.
both 20-sided, so that was a 4.
4. Wait, can I re-roll it for fun?
Don't you have luck?
I do.
Okay, you can use a luck point.
Oh, it's 17.
There you go.
Oh, sorry, 19.
So yeah, so they definitely. So everyone that was watching you is looking up in awe as you just
Okay.
come soaring over them
So it's fair. I'm getting some respect.
and land on the the other
Let's
side.
Get into these guys. The captain, right?
I don't know how much movement.
No.
you
So
got
okay,
left.
so you have to. So your 30 feet of movement is not going to get you that like 50 feet that you have.
Oh, that's 50 feet.
Well, so that's 20 feet from one ship to the other.
Okay.
So, and then you have to do the running jump. So you have to run for 10 feet so that you can jump the 30 feet that
Okay.
your jump spell would allow you.
Right.
So you can't necessarily like jump all the way from the one side like you
So
would
I'm
hope.
in the middle of the air.
So, if you jumped from the far side, so what you can do is start halfway up the ship and just start running, and then when you hit the end of the ship, jump. That's what you can do.
Okay, so now I'm.
So then you would
jumped.
be 10. So then you've jumped. You are now 10 feet onto the other ship. So 5, and then one more square.
So you could get
10.
right next to the captain.
So you can get right
Right.
next to the captain.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's gonna be your turn, isn't it?
Probably
'Cause-
unless I
'cause
can
you
also
cast-
say anything. But
You can say something.
okay, I say, hey, I've got a plan to.
You're right next to one of the crewmates of the Dandy Wanderer,
Yeah.
so be
I
cautious.
say it to both of them.
I have a plan. Okay, what's your plan?
I have a plan.
Oh, that's it?
Do I keep going?
No, you technically only have 6 seconds, so...
Oh.
I can't wait to hear the rest of this plan, though.
I'm
I'm very,
right there with you.
very enthralled.
Where the heck?
Also, I just realized I forgot, but because of that storm, we all are exhausted unless we actually had a
I think you
rest.
probably slept for a day or two.
Okay. Then I'm going to reset
Yeah,
all
one
of my
action.
characters because they also have like damage and stuff, and I
Oh yeah, that's
don't
right.
remember doing that.
Okay, so now we start over again. So now it is the Dandy Wanderer's crew. Right, so that woman is dead.
Wait, did I have a turn?
You're not technically part of the Dandy Wanderer crew, so you have to wait until.
Oh.
So that was the
That
surprise
was
round.
the surprise.
Oh,
round.
That was
okay,
the
okay,
surprise
okay.
round. We are now into
Into
regular
regular
initiative.
Keep in mind, this is
initiative.
like the like 5th. I don't know how many times I played actually, but like I'm still rather new.
No worries. We're all still rather new too, so.
True.
We've been playing for 2 years.
But I feel like we've played like 10 times total in those 2.
We've
we
have,
played more.
We
We
have
played more.
21 sessions.
Yeah.
This is our 22nd session.
Honestly, I do forget that because some of those have been one shots. So for me, I'm like,
Well,
I don't
that's-
remember how many campaign
That's
sessions
just
we've had.
that's just campaign sessions. We've done
22 campaign. Dang, I don't.
yeah.
remember
That's
all of
everything.
them.
That's everything that's like canonized in
Dang.
Raising Nine Hells.
I have forgotten some stuff. Then I'm gonna have to go back and check some.
We have a
stuff
lot.
out.
I know. I constantly forget stuff. What was it? Oh, the play. I was just talking to Kira about this yesterday.
yeah.
The play. That's one that you need to go listen to. go listen to all of it because
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that anything that I talk about, it's like, yeah, you should probably go listen to that one. Anyway, so all of the crewmates that are on the other side are able to attack. So they're all, well, the one that's on you I'm going to do specifically, but all the
Cool.
others attack, and they all deal 3 points of damage. So not a ton, but yeah, thank you.
That's dead. Poor woman.
So let's do, so Kira, the one that's on you
Okay.
is going to roll let's see here, a 17.
Oh man, that hits.
Okay. Oof. It does 7 points of damage.
Oh, dang it.
Are you raging?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
She hasn't had a turn yet to rage.
That's a really good point. Especially because it was a surprise round. Thank you. All right, cool.
That's why
Moving
I said no, not yet.
on.
But my weapon is already out. My great axe.
Okay, awesome. So, then with that, all of the guards are going to go. So, we'll just kind of do the same thing there for the most part.
With my fellow guards. You said it's the ones in yellow that are guards, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So only one of them hits. Ooh, and he does a whopping enough damage to kill.
Would
So
it be this one or
let's have it be up the one by Spartacus.
this one?
Yeah,
Oh no!
he's dead.
Oh well.
No, it's the guy that's on the
Yeah, I know.
bad ship.
I had a plan for him.
Because
What?
he
Like I
probably
said,
had like the captain and the guard on him. So
I guess.
Yeah, that
That's-
makes sense.
That makes sense.
That
so
makes
yeah,
sense.
so he's dead.
Oh, do you want me to just take him out since putting it upside down means nothing?
Yeah,
Take those ones
You
out.
could-
Yeah, that's probably easier.
yeah. You could take like the red marker and mark him red if they're dead. If you want to like know where the bodies are at,
Oh, I see.
so you could do that.
Let's do that, because we might have to loot if we survive this encounter.
gonna
Nizintor, I want to loot.
I'm gonna write a big X on it.
So
I said dead.
Sweet. Cool. Let's do that. Awesome. Nizintor, you're up. So so you are
Straight
currently
up
under
stuffing my bag of holding with as much loot as I can possibly find.
the. Okay. So
And you
are...
told me it was like a ton of loot last time.
Yes.
So he's going straight for the gold and the coins first. And if he can see anything that he thinks is a unique item, he's going to take that too.
Well, there's also like gems and whatnot that are.
Yeah.
You
Like
know,
he's going to go for whatever looks the most flashiest and magic looking stuff he can find. That is just his mantra.
Man, I can just not roll well. 24. Oh, there's 100. There we go. That's nice. So how do we put this? So basically, you're able to during this round, you're able to like, you know, so you almost let the dragon greed take over for a minute, and so you go for the shiniest thing, which is the gold, and so you start shuffling, and you get 134 gold into your pouch this round. And then it starts to hit you where you're like, wait, I should be going for stuff that's worth more, like platinum and gems. Because then you can get more per pound, basically.
Actually, at this period in time, I think platinums were considered worth less than gems. If this is pirate times, platinum was considered an inferior silver.
Well, this is
A little bit different
yeah.
in this world.
Platinum is worth more than gold.
Ah.
Platinum is worth 10 gold pieces.
That is
One
different,
platinum,
yeah.
one platinum piece.
D&D.
I know.
I
Pirate
got
times.
1,000 gold pieces right now because I have 70 platinum in my purse.
I know,
Nice.
I know this is boring, but in pirate times, they would mix silver with platinum because platinum was worth so little that they were just trying to like make the silver seem more.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Good way to do it,
But
though.
that's not D&D times, I guess. Different pirate times.
So, Kalia,
Exactly. So,
Line up ship things.
So you currently now have. Oh shoot! I should have done that. Because technically, where the crew goes, there's the ones that are on you now that I should have done. Okay, can we do that real quick, and then
I was about to
we'll
say,
come to
do
your
it right
turn?
now.
yeah, because she's probably going to be dead after this anyway, so. Let's see how this goes.
So let's see here. Okay, awesome. So the captain's gonna go for you first. He
Is your cloak off yet?
Oh crap.
Your big cloak. Are you
That's a
Mine?
nat
shiny?
20.
Yeah, shining in the sun.
Okay.
Not yet.
No,
Okay.
not yet.
But thankfully he only does a
No, I was only hit. That's it. I haven't done it.
he only does a d6 of damage.
That's not that bad.
So he only does 7 points of damage
He
for a critical
Only
hit.
7?
I rolled a 1. You can see it on my you can
Dang, that's lucky.
Yep, I see it.
That's lucky.
He's not lying. We're good.
so oh, I guess it's 7 plus 3, so 10 points of damage.
Still lucky. Oof. All things considered.
And then the other two, see there, over there. Oh, actually, shoot, sorry. Captain has multi-attack.
No.
10 plus 5 for 15, does that hit?
Misses.
Okay, good. All right. So then the other ones are a 15, which you said misses,
Yep.
and then a 19, which
Hits.
I assume hits. Okay. So, and so this is the second mate. So the first mate technically has multi-attack because he has his two things. Fetch.
Just keep rolling the dice, Jeremy. Just keep rolling the dice.
The dice. That's also a 15. That'll also hit or miss. Okay, so just the second mate hits. Very fitting. Ooh, creeped myself up just now. Okay. I'll tell you in a second. So he does 6 points of damage.
Okay.
So he comes up with his cutlass and gives you a slash on the side, and he whispers into your ear as he comes past you, "I'm going to enjoy this."
Gross.
Yeah, that's
She's
what I
just
creeped
flipping him
myself.
off.
Okay. Cool. All right. So now, Clea, your turn.
Right. So, rather quick question. Does she know where any of the barrels of explosive powder on the ship are?
They would be on that deck just below the top
Just
deck.
below the top deck. Okay.
So where the cannons and whatnot are that currently no one is at.
So, I have an idea.
Okay.
You tell me how theoretically possible this idea is.
All right. Hit me with it.
She's on the side of the ship. There's cannons and portholes open currently.
Mm-hmm.
Can she jump off of the ship, catch herself on one of those portholes, climb in, and get to the barrels of gunpowder?
I mean, theoretically, yeah.
Okay.
You'd have to roll for it.
Yeah,
Obviously.
obviously. My problem is I don't know if she has anything that I can use to light those things on fire.
Yeah, the water genasi that.
She's got a tinderbox and a torch.
Beautiful.
100% she can do this.
Holy crap! He's gonna blow up the ship.
So my job is to try to do that right now. I'm going to porthole it. Like, I'm going to attempt to, because she's up on the boxes, they're not technically, like, She'll take attacks of opportunity if she
Okay,
needs to.
'cause
I'll
they all-
disengage from this.
Okay, so you'll use your
well-
disengage action.
Does she have disengage as an action? She may not.
Every character has.
Yeah, I will
you have
take
to-
a disengage action if you will allow me to then try to jump into the portal.
Sure. I'll let you do it without the disengage action. They would just get attacks on you.
Yeah, no, I'm disengaging for that
Okay.
because I don't want them to kill me while I do this.
Okay. Okay. I love this. So, roll me an acrobatics check.
Oh, please, for the love of mankind, dice. We're using the Kalia dice. This one? Yeah. Whew. That's a natural 2, so that's not gonna end well.
Okay, so roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, that one is a 18.
Okay.
Also, if it helps, she does have the spells Shape Water and Create or Destroy Water that I would like to try to use to help like her be able to swim into the porthole if needed.
Okay. So, as you jump off, so the first mate takes a swing with one of his cutlasses. You're able to jump over it, and with that jump, you jump off. You try to grab the top of the porthole, but slip and miss, and you're able to barely grab the bottom of it as you feel the shooting pain run through your right arm, and you're afraid that you've dislocated something.
She is just bearing with it.
Yeah,
Adrenaline pumping
you are
right
able
now.
but you are able to barely hold on to it. Make me an athletics check to climb up.
Alright. That's not a natural 1, that's a 7 for a 12. No,
For-
wait. Sorry, for an 11. Yeah, 11, because my dex is higher, and acrobatics is dex. That's right.
Okay. You are currently not able to pull yourself up, but you are still hanging on. We will come back to you next round and see. So basically, the
that's
DC is just going to go up next round a little bit.
Would it be possible to create water that could help her swim into it?
How much water can you create?
Let me double check, because I think it's a decent amount.
Because you can use the control water and move the water of the ocean up to help you. So you could do something like that, but I don't know how much create water actually creates.
You create up to 10 gallons of clean water. Oh, okay, just 10 gallons probably wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, that's not quite enough.
All right, never mind.
What
then.
does the control water do?
I do not have control water.
Oh,
It's
what'd you
just
say?
Create water. It's shape water.
Oh, what does shape water do?
You choose an area of water that you can see within range and that fits within a 5-foot cube. You can instantly move or otherwise change the floor of the water. You can cause the water to form into simple shapes and animate at your direction. You can change the water's color or opacity, and you can freeze the water provided that there are no creatures in it.
So,
And I would say that if she could, she would try to take the water from the barrels of the apples that she was on that had water in them to try to use it to freeze as a landing point. But that is a lot.
Keep that in mind for your next turn.
Okay.
And we'll talk about it.
Sounds good.
Naya,
Yes.
you're up.
Oh man. So I was just hit.
Yep.
I'm still not in rage. But
'Kay.
because I'm still a little bit shocked of this attack, because, I mean, we were out at sea for, like a week?
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah. So, I've already have my great axe in hand. I'm just gonna full on slash this dude
Okay.
that's right in front of me.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. There's my 20. There's my 20. Okay. Would it be plus strength?
Plus strength plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So it should be whatever we wrote under attack bonus. It should be that. I think it's a +5.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah.
So it's a 10.
So it's a 10, so that will miss.
Dang it.
And that's, I think, all you can do at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, I grabbed the wrong dice. Why do I keep doing that?
Oh, is it you
yeah,
grabbed the
I grabbed the
12 again?
Okay, never mind. I rolled an 18 plus 5.
Okay, that will hit.
Okay.
That will most certainly hit. Roll the damage.
Okay. That.
Which, this one, I think you can use the D12.
Okay. That's right.
Because it's an axe.
Yes, it was D12. Do I do the attack bonus? Or
Yes, so now you do the... So this one you just add your strength to it.
Okay.
So it's going to be a +3.
9.
9 total damage?
9 total damage.
Edge. Cool. Okay, Spartacus. So you are now...
Okay, so that pirate's dead. There's the captain. I'm in front of the captain and
one of the
Sorry.
and one of the
You're good.
guards.
And I don't have a lot of time, so I'll say I'll drive off the pirates. I turn around and I assume these guys are also looking at me. And I go and I start waving my hands and I say, "Plague ship! It's plague!" And I cast plague, and they're looking at me still, right?
Yeah.
I say, "It's a plague! Retreat! It's plague!" If possible, I would like to catch this emerald one's eyes. Do I?
My eyes?
Yeah. Like, be like, "Hey, look at me for a second."
Do you want to roll a perception check to see if you...
If I can...
If you notice
Keep
me
fighting this
saying,
dude,
plague,
plus.
Retreat! Plague!
It's a 9 plus 2. It's an 11.
So roll a performance, and if your performance is higher than her
Okay.
11...
So I
Then-
rolled 2 performances. Because I have the performance whatever thing.
Oh, so do you just roll any performance you just do with advantage?
I think so, yeah.
What? Wait, what is that?
I don't remember. I just remember we were doing a thing and I could do like an acting thing and I was like, yeah, and I guess you do advantage on performance.
There might be a feat for it. I honestly don't
Well, but you
know.
took the lucky feat, didn't you?
Oh, I thought it was a different thing. Was there only one?
There was only one so far. Like, you can eventually take more feats.
Maybe I'm
but we only have
forgetting
one feat.
Do you
to
have it
take at
written
a
down on
time.
your sheet, or
No, but this one's outdated. Yeah, I took the wrong sheet for that.
You can use your luck to basically give you advantage.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
still have 2 left.
Okay,
That's
so
a 19 though, so he
plus
doesn't
2.
need luck.
21.
so that's definitely higher than the 11. So you do notice this small creature to you, standing up at the back of the ship, screaming about the plague and whatnot.
Yeah, I cast medium illusion on her and anyone else I can reach in one turn to make it look like she has sores and like has a smell of rotting meat of her. And I say plague. So I'm pointing at her, and is her cloak falling off? And her normally very shiny show-offness, like emerald skin, looks like it's got scabs, but is also very noticeable. Say plague, retreat, plague. Meat and scabs. Plague.
Okay, so roll a deception as
Is
well.
this even possible for a gem dragon?
I don't know.
Like you have scabs? I think it.
I would imagine it would be,
Wouldn't it-
but
wouldn't it-
maybe not like in the traditional
I
sense.
gotta
of
send, but I'm gonna
scabs.
roll again.
Okay.
Good luck. 8.
Slightly
I'm gonna
better.
roll one more time because I still have one more luck.
So
right?
you want to use
You're
your last
gonna
luck?
use all
Yeah,
of your
let's
luck.
use it. Why not?
Oh my god.
I mean, in this
Yeah,
moment,
mine.
if it helps it, nope.
Nope. Okay, so it's only a 10.
Did yours also just go?
Yeah.
I
To one
can't
head?
hear my right ear anymore.
Yeah. That was really weird.
All right. So lesson learned: don't sneeze. Got it.
So the 19 means I'm really
I wonder
pulling
if this
off.
thing-
Wow,
Things
that
going out.
messed with me. That was like,
So how does it work with the 19 performance but the 10 deception? Does that mean I'm really selling that there's
You're
a
really
plague,
loud.
but
You're not
Not
selling
quite
it?
only half
Unbelievable.
the people think there's
Probably something like that. What was your total?
Excuse me.
well, it was a 10 on the performance, 21 on the performance, 10 on the deception. But the illusion's automatic,
So-
so she just looks like she's got the plague.
So basically, what it is it's like you're overacting it. Your performance is like way up there. Everyone's like,
Dang.
you're up there like, no, we can't have it. The plague,
Yeah.
the plague is here. Everyone, the plague is upon us. You know, like
Yeah.
you're just out there, just absolutely hamming it up. But in terms of convincing, you've overacted to the point of not convincing anymore.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
Does anyone see her scabs and smell?
The one, is she within 30 feet of you?
I don't know. Is
Well,
she?
can someone count? 15, 20.
Oh, they're all fives?
They're all fives, yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30 -ish.
So she's just out of range of your
he
spell.
is, I'm not.
Yeah, do you want to give it on
He,
the other
he
guy?
is in range, but I am not.
Michael
in
could
range.
move to get in range, though,
Yeah.
with this turn.
Yeah, I think she's the brightest.
Yeah, if you
thing.
literally move like 5 to 10
Sure.
feet, you'd be in range.
Okay.
You know, they're looking at me, but I'm pointing over there, so I assume they're all following me.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm making her look like she's got.
So the
plague.
one that's like right there fighting with her definitely sees that transformation happen all of a sudden, and he smells the difference. You know, the pig will see what you're talking about, but some of them aren't convinced. There are a couple that are, like you see the ones that are like pulling the rope. So right now the two ships are 10 feet apart. I should also mention, because they've pulled them
Oh
closer.
yeah, they've pulled them. Okay.
Yeah, so they'll close the gap here in just a second, when they come back to their turn. So, so like you see some of them that are pulling the ship closer have like slowed down because they're like, "Eee," you know,
Yeah.
type of a deal.
It's a plague ship. It's awful. Their
So,
treasure
so
smells
what are you
bad.
hoping to accomplish right now?
Oh, you know, just no one wants to go on a plague ship, so maybe they just leave. And then, you know, hopefully they're also like, oh, we'll send over that traitor to a plague ship, because that's a punishment worse than death. That would be like 10 out of 10, but, you know, I'll settle for them going away and the water lady finding a way to get back on her own.
Okay. So you see, so there are a couple that are on the other ship that the one that you're fighting is not convinced.
The one that I'm
Yeah.
fighting?
Yeah,
Okay.
because he saw the
Just
transformation
convince him in
happen.
another way.
So he saw that transformation. He saw you being totally fine and dandy and everything, and then suddenly just decrepit and it boils and everything all over your face, like
It's still shiny enough that people look at her, right?
But you see that there are a couple on the other ship that start backing away. You see one of them make the sign of one of the gods, basically trying to invoke, like, you know, whatever power their god
It's the
holds.
sign of the plus, as in plus no disease.
Okay. So
Of course, some people worship the minus.
I'm personally a fan of the division, but okay. So the two ships crash together. Everyone roll me a dexterity
Oh,
saving throw real quick.
Oh
What?
shit.
So the two ships because
Kalia is not gonna be in a good spot.
oh, that's true.
Dexterity.
I don't know how you want to resolve Kalia. And doesn't his Zentor also include in the dexterity
Yes.
saving? Okay. Well, he got a 10.
I got a 16.
Spartacus.
7.
Okay.
And then I can roll for Kalia, but I don't know how that's gonna go.
Roll a strength saving throw is what I'm gonna say.
Alright. That's not what I wanted to hear. Yeah, that's a 4.
Okay. So we'll resolve Kalia first. So how many hit points are you at right now? I'm just
20.
cool. Okay. So you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as the two ships collide onto you. And you're not able to hold on afterwards, and you fall into the ocean.
Oh, joy.
So everybody else, I'm I'm gonna just make 2 rolls for each of the crews. We'll just. So Spartacus, you are not able to, kind of adjust for the thing, and so as they slam together, you are tossed into the side railing of the ship that you are on, and you are prone, and you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
What did you have?
I had a 16.
Okay, so you're fine. You don't go
Yeah.
flying or anything.
Nazintor
Barbarians.
had a 10.
Nazintor had a 10. Nazintor also goes flying, so he slams up against the side, takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage. It was cushioned by all the coins.
Yeah,
Barely
Fair.
cushioned.
Fair.
Still got 1 point, but
Like
like,
a
yeah.
Scrooge McDuck cushioning of coins. Just envelopes.
This is like almost like one of your wildest dreams. Like you almost went diving into a pile of
Oh,
coins.
dude,
Oh,
trust me,
that'd
I'm
be
having
so
so much
cool.
fun with this right now. And he's not dying in combat right now. That's like really what matters.
that's the real MVP here. Okay. So, Naya, the one on you is going to attack.
Oh man.
He's not gonna hit.
Yay!
It's a natural 9, so
Oh
I'm not even gonna.
Class 1. The armor class is 15. So.
So, okay. So the others. The yellow one is dead.
This one. Oh,
Yellow
the
one.
one. The one.
Yeah, the yellow number 1.
Okay.
So he is dead.
It's probably gonna move over to 3 then.
Yeah, so they all take damage. What is that, a 5? A 4?
Which one?
The white one.
3.
White 3 is dead.
Oh,
That is
no.
a commoner. That was a copper dragonborn male. He was not fighting with the guy, but he was just begging to let everyone leave and go. You hear as that dragonborn dies, a child starts screaming, and you look over and it's a young copper dragonborn that is dead as well, or not dead. Sorry.
About to be dead.
He just screams out, "Papa!" But his father is now dead. So,
Fortunately, neither of my characters are hearing any of this at the current moment.
no, that is correct.
So do you have to be a dragonborn to have dragonborn kids, or is it like a recessive
Correct.
gene?
No, it's dragonborn.
Character dominant. Just there. Can a dragonborn have like a half lizard child that like married a cat?
That's something that I have not looked into. The new version of D&D that's coming out in a couple of months will have.
Could be something that could be played around.
Yeah.
with.
Oh, that's something that they've talked about a lot. Is that you can
Like
combine
mixed races.
yeah,
Type
mixed
of stuff.
races is much easier to do
Yeah.
in that. So, okay. So the two ships are together, and the crew. So the ones that you'd convinced is a plague ship are well and far away from the ship, but the others that aren't convinced start to board the other ship.
Which ones?
How many are boarding?
Currently, so all the ones that were pulling the ropes are moved over, so there's at least those 4.
Okay.
Um,
This one as well.
the captain is over there.
Okay.
The second mate is over there. The first mate is staying behind at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's all at the moment. So the guards are now going to attack.
That's my people, right?
Yep, your people.
Okay.
Let's see how many are left alive. 1, 2, 3.
Plus me, so 4.
Plus you. Well, but you're not attacking yet.
That's true.
Okay, so, 2 of them hit, 1 misses. So the one that misses, we'll say, is the one that's up by the captain. So,
one?
yeah, he would have run over and is probably on the stairs fighting one of the guys. which I forgot to draw the stairs, other stairs. They're on the opposite side. It's just, yeah, that. So he's fighting that guy. But the other two hit, and... they deal 6 and 4 points respectively. So the pirates are still not dead yet, but they're awfully close.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Nizintor.
Are more of these crew members moving up to cross the side?
So there's a couple that were in
These
Spartacus's
these two
area.
Were Spartacus's.
so the other two
Play
that
guys.
are on the bow of the ship are also moving back.
Okay, so these two.
So those four are like, oh shoot, you know.
What about all this?
So the first mate is actually making a bolt towards the stern of the ship, the back, towards the captain's quarters.
Is he going after Nizintor?
No, or at least you don't know, I guess, is the answer.
So he's.
Not
Nizintor went to the
unsure.
hold. He went to the captain's quarters. I think we talked about this. The captain's quarters wasn't the hold.
Yeah. There's basically in between the two masts. There's an opening, is how we're gonna say it. There's a bit in the
So I'm gonna kind of Nizintor would be coming more from that area, and the
Yeah.
captain would be in here.
But
Yeah.
it's just that Nizintor's underground,
Yeah,
right?
he's under, so
Okay.
he's not.
What do you
in
need?
this.
Just a pencil. I can go.
Here.
Yeah.
And then these guys, are they all starting to try to
Starting
go
to
over?
move. Yeah.
Okay. Based off that fight they had with. Sorry, I'll wait for my turn for this.
Well, so it's Nizintor's turn.
Okay. I'll wait till Kalia's turn to bring this part up. But for Nizintor, he is money looting
Okay.
everything shiny that's platinum and anything that looks like a magical item.
Okay. So
And gems, if he can get gems too. At this point, if there was such a thing as rage looting, Nizintor is in
Oh,
full
you're like
rage
in the
loot
water,
mode.
so I'm gonna put
Yeah.
her in there and we'll keep him there.
okay, so you're able to get 62 platinum this time. Fetching, heck, this is so much money.
You put it in the hold.
I know.
I'm just doing what any good rogue would do when they're betraying the people that originally hired them to protect them.
And then you have two gems that are worth about 400 gold each.
Okay. Let me add that into the inventory as well.
You're doing well, Rogue.
Alright, we're just gonna put that one here. 2 gems
400 gold apiece.
times 400 apiece.
Okay, Kalia is in the water.
So, here's the question that I have that I don't know if Kalia would know or not. Based off of the fight with the other people, they know that the Dandy Wanderer tries to send... Would she know that the Dandy Wanderer is going to send most of their crew over to the other ship?
Probably.
Alright. She has a potion of climbing.
Okay.
Can she use the potion of climbing, swimming over to the other side of the ship, climbing up into that gangplank? Porthole.
Okay.
Lighting a torch and setting a fuse.
Okay.
In which ship?
In
the ship that's going to have all of the people in it.
This one.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
She wants it to go off.
Oh, you want to blow up the
I want them
Doodle?
to all go over
Or Boodle?
and blow up.
Boodle. Boodle is Boodle.
With the B.
I want her, like, if these are all about to go over, I want her to blow this up in the next round after, when all of them are still on the ship.
So you want to blow up the Dandy Wanderer.
No. I want to blow up the Boodle, with all of the Dandy Wanderer's crew that will be on it.
Including civilians, though.
There are going to be dead civilians here either way in about, 2 turns.
Women and children are on it. Though.
Yeah. And she's already seen them kill multiple of them, and she can't do enough to stop them without blowing up a ship. She's conflicted about it, and she hates the fact that she has to do it, but it's the only way she can feel that is going to get them possibly to survive. And the only other thing she can think of doing is setting a fuse and then just getting up there and saying, "Get off of this ship. As many people as you can if you want to live." Because she's got nothing else at this moment. And she's not going to be in a fight with the people for very long. And she's probably going to die doing this. But she's going to do it anyway. Because it's going to save a lot more lives if these pirate crew are taken out completely.
Okay.
Okay, so you have
A
swimming
potion of
speed. You
climbing.
can
And a swimming speed.
okay, so you could breathe underwater, right?
Yes, I can breathe underwater. I can get to the other ship and drink the potion.
So
I
right-
have shape water, which I can change the flow of water in a 5-foot cube if that helps as well. I've got options here.
So the biggest thing is you're gonna have. So right now the two are sandwiched together, so you can't climb up that direction. You would have to get to the other side of the boodle in order to get in there.
Sorry, let me get back into Kalia's inventory really quickly.
Can you hear me chewing on the M&Ms?
I'm not chewing.
Okay, cool.
No, I just hear when you put your hand into the bag is all, but
Oh,
it's fine.
no.
But it's also like we're not professionals, so
Okay.
Woohoo!
So I have advantage on strength checks you make to climb if I take the potion.
okay.
And I'm going to try to just find a way to get into the porthole as easily as possible with the two ships combined together.
So how far is your swimming speed?
Probably only 30 feet.
Because is it half your walking speed or is it your full walking speed? That's kind of what I want to know.
Let me double check. Yeah, you have a swimming speed of 30 feet.
You're hearing
Because I'm a
the door
water
upstairs.
genasi, so
Sorry, say again.
I have a swimming speed of 30 feet.
Okay.
Since I'm a water genasi, I
Okay,
think I've got
so-
better than most.
You have to swim. So really, I don't know if you'll be able to make it to the other side of the ship this round, because you have to either swim around it or under it. Either way, you're going on diagonal and losing some of that speed, because we have to think in 3 dimension.
Okay.
Because I've really thrown myself into a loop now.
And casting shape water for 5 feet of that doesn't help at all.
Not for swimming. You could
Okay.
use it to like boost yourself up for the 5 feet, right type of a thing, to help you with some of that climbing and whatnot.
Well,
But-
I have if I take the potion of climbing, my walking speed becomes my climbing speed as well.
Yeah,
So I'd have 30 feet of climbing.
yeah, and you would have. So I was going to impose disadvantage because of your arm currently. So the advantage will negate that. So you'll have just a regular climbing check.
Okay.
But currently you're swimming. So I'd say
swimming.
it'll take you 2 rounds to get to the other side of the ship because you have to either swim under it or around the ship, and
Yeah.
you're gonna end up using 30 feet just to get down to like right underneath the ship.
All right.
Does that make
I'll
sense?
do that. Yep.
Okay.
I'll go under because I don't want to get in the way of getting hit potentially again.
Okay, Naya,
Yes.
you're up.
Okay. I want to kill this guy that's right in front of me.
All right.
Screw him.
Let's do it. Hit me with it, or hit him with it.
I'm gonna.
Please don't hit me.
15.
15. That will hit.
Cool.
Roll your damage.
Oh yeah. Nah, I know what I'm doing. I promise. $14.
14 damage.
Wait. Yeah. D12 plus 3.
3.
Yeah. I got an 11.
All right. So how tell me how you massacre this guy.
Ooh yeah. So I have my great axe, and I just like start, just like no mercy, just hitting with him over and over and over again until he's just drowning in his blood.
All right.
Graphic.
And you leave him in just this pile of bits and pieces and puddle.
Yeah. He is nothing now.
Okay, awesome. Well,
And
Spartacus,
can
you're
I-
up.
Oh, sorry, super quick.
Oh, yeah.
My movement. I'm gonna start heading over towards the captain.
Okay.
Oh, the music's perfect for it.
Spartacus.
Okay. I'm gonna keep doing the same thing I was doing before and trying to persuade people that there's the plague.
Okay. So,
like, I grab that sailor, I point at the scabby dragon, I say, "Plague! Tell them to retreat. Go back. Tell them to retreat."
roll
Can
a
you cast,
persuasion.
like, a poison spray or something that could make it look like a plagued person
I
was...
can. Oh, and I say the plague, and then I projectile vomit. I go, blah.
That's an
Can you-
impressive skill to
Can you
just pull
projectile
out.
vomit?
You know, I
On
spent
command?
the last, 6 weeks getting my sea legs projectile vomiting. I hope that's like a skill I was able to... You know how sometimes you go away to learn a skill? I hope my skill was vomiting. Like, really getting that down as a skill and an art. Wow.
The act of projectile vomiting.
Yeah, according to the
skill.
lore of what we did, it was mostly vomiting.
So the dice have decided. I rolled a d20 and I
Okay.
rolled a 1. So that's a no, unfortunately.
Well,
I was willing to let it happen, so I rolled for it, but
okay.
it didn't happen. I'm sorry.
Then I guess I have to use the ray of sickness discreetly on someone while trying to convince them there's a plague.
There's
Is
someone
that
right in
something
front
I
of you
can do?
now.
Roll
So.
sleight of hand,
Ugh.
and then let me look up Ray of Sickness.
That is a 6 plus
I love how we have one member of the party still trying to,
9.
not
Sorry, 6 plus 3. No.
go
Yeah.
against the pirates, and then two of us have just decided to fully
just like,
openly
screw it.
rebel.
What'd you get?
Oh, 9. So, Ray of Sickness, if I cast that on myself, can I projectile vomit?
Well, I'm looking up Ray of Sickness right now. I don't think that you actually make somebody sick. Like it's an actual damage spell.
Oh.
Mm.
PQ.
Which
Okay.
still,
I
there's
feel
someone in
like
front
there
of
is
you.
a Constitution saving roll that if they fail, they get sick, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Or poison
I
damage.
make myself fail that.
I think
Oh,
they
man.
get poisoned.
I wonder if it's too late to
Orange
change my
creature
mind
within
about
range.
something.
Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On the hit, the target takes 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed, it is poisoned until the end of its next turn. So it's not necessarily that it makes them actually sick to their stomach or anything.
No.
It's giving them poison damage.
So I couldn't do it on myself and really lean into that sickness.
I
I mean, that's a good
I
question.
don't know many people that have range attacked themselves before.
Yeah.
If
Assumedly,
it helps,
it'd
I
be
did
like,
it in a
hey, I'm
one-shot
feeling
once
hot.
and did it to get help, and it worked out perfectly.
With what, a bow?
No, with that, I acid sprayed myself in the face and then started shouting, "Get help! Help me!" And all the guards were concentrated on me instead of my party that were trying to sneak into somewhere.
Alright, so I'm gonna assume that you automatically hit if you really want to hit yourself with it. Roll 2d8 poison damage,
Okay.
and then make a Constitution saving throw.
I know we're in the middle of a
Okay, so
debate,
I
but
wanna
can I
fail
change
it,
my
right?
mind about my movement?
Yeah.
I want to head towards this guy instead of the captain. The one that killed the copper dragon.
Got it. Okay.
So I'm over here instead.
Okay. Where I was yelling at them to retreat, and did anyone listen to me when I did that? What's my constitution?
So
Oh, here it's on the side. Okay. Ooh, it's 16. It's not
yeah,
great.
what's your saving throw?
Uh,
So I guess two things. One, so first roll the 2d8 damage.
mhm. Okay.
That's a d10.
Oh, that's a D10.
It's the one that looks more diamondish.
That
Yep.
one, yeah.
Okay, 3, 7.
So you do 10 points of damage to
10
yourself,
points damage to myself.
and then roll a Constitution saving throw. It should be on your spell list at the top of it. There should be a saving throw. Your
Okay.
spells are on the other sheet.
Okay, well, I rolled a 10. My spell save DC is a 14.
So plus your Constitution saving throw.
Constitution is a 2.
So you've got a 12. So you are poisoned currently.
So I'm pretty sick looking and
Let's see here.
I'm
Poisoned.
falling basically to ash in front of these sailors.
So you
And I'm
have
like, send them back, it's the plague. You're
So-
all odd with me a minute ago.
so you now have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks for the next
Nice.
round.
Okay.
Let's
But
see here.
were they convinced before I was disadvantaged? that I have the pleasure.
Were they convinced? Are they convinced?
Yeah.
So the issue is your sleight of hand
Mhm.
was a 10,
But it's to myself, so it's like...
but you also have the verbal and somatic. So you have to like do your hands in a certain way and say an incantation.
Oh.
So basically, you said the incantation a bit too loud.
Hmm.
So a lot of them saw you cast this on yourself.
But they don't even know I can do it. So as far as they know, I'm trying to heal myself.
You have definitely shown magic to them.
I'm like, I'm trying to heal myself with my healing magic, but I've just got too much plague in me.
The 3 that are
Freaking
around you
out.
are going to start attacking you.
Okay, I fall to the ground.
Oh man.
I fall to the ground and go limp.
Okay.
I try and throw up if I can.
So So now we are to the crew of the Dandy Wanderer. The captain calls out, "You idiots! Attack the guards! Everyone else is nonsense!"
Since it's only civilians that have died? Well, no, there is one guard that died. Never mind.
Correct. So everyone starts turning their attention to the guards. The one that is on you is going to...
The one that already killed the adult copper dragon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So he turns his attention towards you as you come running up.
Mm-hmm. Because he was going towards the
he's
child.
gonna roll to grapple.
Okay.
Also, we're moving the rest of them over, correct? Like,
Yes.
they're swarming the ship.
Correct.
This one too, then?
These guys are all moving out.
And probably this one as well.
3 of them you said were going for Spartacus. This one's probably coming up here.
I bet you these 3 are probably surrounding this guy right here.
Yep.
This guard.
Yep, you got
And then these last 2 are going to start making their way over. What's he doing?
it. So he runs into the captain's quarters.
And
And
no one is there to know.
No one can see.
No one knows.
Oh, son of a... I hate everything about this.
Okay. So he's gonna roll the grapple check. So
Okay.
he is going to roll... What?
Okay, no, we're
Okay,
good. We're
all right,
good.
anyway.
We're good.
He's
I've got an
thinking.
idea. I've got an idea.
Ooh.
Okay, so he's gonna roll a grapple check on you. So
Okay.
you roll either an athletics or an acrobatics check versus his athletics check.
Okay.
So you get to
know
choose
which
whether...
one I want to do.
So you get to choose whether you use... Yours, because of strength, you're going to want to use athletics.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Okay, so you are currently grappled then.
Oh, wait. 3 plus 5. So that's...
So he rolled a 16 on the die plus something else. So he actually does grapple you.
8. I did math slowly, but it's 8.
Okay. So,
Well, it was nice having you sort of in the party for half of an episode.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Hope
roll
you're
the-
ready to reroll
mean-
a new
20.
character by the end of this session.
I'm just being held right now, that's all.
So 2 of the guards are dead now, because I rolled fetching high.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Which ones? These... Which one?
I'd say 3.
Yeah,
for
that
sure.
one. That one's
3
definitely
one
gone.
definitely
He's
just got
surrounded by
wrecked.
3 guys.
No, not 3!
Do you know which one 3 was?
I might have.
I don't know. These are their names at the bottom.
Oh. Are they... Okay, which one?
Very. I don't know. You decide. You're the ones that has the.
Let's say that Griswold was one that died first. And then there's Minerva, Marcus, and Fred. I think number 3 was Fred.
Okay, number 3
He
was Fred.
Definitely
So
sounds
you
like a Fred.
you
there.
knew. So you knew Fred actually. Pretty
I knew
well,
Fred
didn't you?
very
Yeah.
well. We were friends. So I'm really mad now.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
You're about to be really pissed when
oh,
your
yeah, and I'm a
entire ship blows
barbarian.
up underneath you.
I'm a barbarian, dude. I'm gonna be real pissed.
It's gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Okay, so there's that. There's that. You know. Okay, so the captain. You know, as suddenly the crew actually does what they're supposed to and starts focusing where they should. You know, he sees 2 of the guards get slaughtered immediately, and Yes.
Not Fred.
It's good to.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Not Fred.
Just over top of the captain.
Screw you, Captain. Not Fred.
So the captain says, "Grab the captain." Oh, it's good to stretch the legs of the West Wind once again. And
Freaking knew it, and I hate you. You can go die. Knew it. I was gonna freaking kill them all in their sleep. I am so pissed off right now. We couldn't roll the insight checks well enough to figure that out.
I know you guys were just out of reach every time. I had it. It was possible. You guys totally could. But between my lies and just barely out of reach rolls, holy crap! I've been dying for this for
This
months.
reveal.
Oh no, I'm sorry, innocent civilians. This entire freaking crew is going down. I am rage destroying everything now in my own rage as Kalia.
Ooh.
I don't have any rage of actual rage, but she is.
You don't have like
crazy.
strength rage, but you
No.
have rage.
Okay, so that crewmate on the guard number 2 is dead. No,
Oh,
crewmate.
the crewmate.
Crewmate.
This one.
Yep, that one's dead. And I mean that's really about it, right? So any civilians are trying to cower in whatever corner they can get, so you can move them accordingly. Nizintor
Let's say that these
is
two were
still
like
collecting his precious things.
Oh, we're
Can I just say that at this moment I wish I had the ability to telepathically communicate with Kalia as an Azentor.
Yep.
Do you think number 4 is the little
Timmy.
Timmy copper boy? Do you think he's like crying over his dad, or do you think he would have moved with other?
He's probably
civilians?
still running
Crying
terrified.
over his dad.
You both said opposite things.
I think that he's running terrified right now.
Okay.
He's like
I'm gonna
he's
say
like
he's with these crewmates in the corner over here.
he's like a 6-year-old dragon, like 10-year-old child.
Yeah.
So he's traumatized, but also terrified.
Right.
Okay.
And then maybe this one seems like a civilian. That's the captain.
That's
though,
the
right?
captain.
Okay, this one oh wait, no, that would be the first mate then, right?
Probably, yeah.
We can
that would
keep
make
him
sense.
with the captain.
So I should have mentioned too, a group of the crewmates are making their way up to the captain. A few that are on Spartacus leave to.
Okay,
And
let's
that's the
say
captain.
like these ones for sure. This one's holding me.
Yes. You're currently grappled by that one.
Maybe
They'll
that
have
one
3
as well.
on them, and that's a dead body now.
That is a dead body, so we can stay there. 3 on him, 3 up here by captain.
So Nizinter knows there's no way they can fight that entire crew by themselves. He's gonna start looking to see if there's anything that he can think of that could help him, like... Because he's going to probably start going towards, I need to blow this ship up somehow.
Nizintor?
Yeah.
Okay. Weird. Nizintor has the exact same idea as Kalia.
Yeah,
what?
it's really weird. But, like, legitimately, Nizintor would have come up with the idea even before Kalia, so I feel like I'm
That's why he's gathering loot. It's because he is
But he's
thinking
gonna
that we're
look
gonna
to
blow
see
up
if
the
there is
ship.
any type of a like item that specifically in this room could help him try to blow something up, and that's it.
Make an investigation roll.
Just pick a random dice because all of them suck right now. Okay, that's a 14 plus. So that's a 19 total.
Okay. There is no items that are specifically geared towards fire.
Okay.
You do find a couple of swords that seem to be magical in some way. But
Can I just take the 2 swords then?
sure.
Alright, he takes 2 magical swords.
Your bag of holding is nearly full now.
Alright, he'll stop rage looting because he knows he can't continue.
Because if you overfill that bag, it
Yeah.
explodes, and
Yeah, he wouldn't do that.
yeah. So it's getting very full now.
But he'll take the 2 swords and he will start making his way topside to see what's going on with the rest of how everyone's doing.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm getting shivers. Shiver me timbers.
What does
Kalia.
he know? Would he be able to just like make a perception check to see what he notices as he comes up, or does he not make it up?
He's not going to make it fully up
Wasn't
yet.
sure.
So next round he will make it topside and then
Yeah.
can look around and figure it out.
Sounds
So
good.
Kalia, you're currently halfway underneath the ship. You can use your other 30 feet of movement to come on the other side of the ship.
Yep.
That's your movement.
Look over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because swimming and walking aren't like you don't get both. You only get one, right? Okay. Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
Then yeah, she's just gonna do what she can to get up the other side of it.
Okay.
That's
So-
all she can do.
Yeah, so you have an action, and like I said, you could use like
Can I
shape
use
water.
So she took the potion the last turn as a bonus action, right? She can do that as a bonus action.
Probably.
So can she use a dash action to actually climb up the ship? Since now she can climb at her walking speed
Yeah.
with no advantage because she has a broken arm.
Yeah.
Is that a 7?
It's a 7, and since her athletics aren't that great. Well, it was a good idea. It's not going to happen, but it's an 11.
So the pain in your arm is just enough that you can't quite make it up. You're able to scramble up about halfway, but
Okay.
you start coming to the point where you're climbing at a little bit over 90 degrees, or excuse me, a little bit under 90 degrees. So you're climbing at like an 80 degree right now, so you're almost hanging yourself a little bit. You're hanging off of the side of the ship a little bit. So you're not falling, but you're not doing great.
She's going to keep... It's her only thing she's got.
Okay, Naya, you can try and break free of the grapple.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Oh, and do these two move on the next round, or were they supposed to move on this round?
They can move on the next round.
Okay.
It doesn't matter too much.
I got a 6.
You got a 6. You got another 16 on the die, so...
Dang it.
Okay, I'm never doing DMing another one-shot again, because apparently as soon as I DM a one-shot, Jeremy starts rolling better again.
I'm not even using the same die as I was last
Dude,
time.
you're just rolling so much better tonight, and it's like, we can't roll to save our lives right now. It is so bad, and
That's okay.
I mean like
Yeah.
literally save our lives.
So, I don't escape it, right?
Correct. You
So
are still
I
grappled.
literally just watched these 3 kill Fred, and
Yep.
I'm just like screaming. I am, oh, yeah, I'm sad. I'm really sad. That's all I have to say.
She liked Fred.
I really liked Fred. He was like my little munchkin human that I really liked. And I took him under my wing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so he died. And made me
Okay,
really sad.
Spartacus.
Okay, so I'm
You are-
huddled on the ground, covered in sick, right?
Yeah.
You're not covered in sick. You are poisoned. You have disadvantage on most things right now.
Nice.
You decided to fall prone. You are surrounded by the crew of the West Wind.
Well, I think my only choice is to play dead and hope that they just think I caught something.
I mean, honestly, I don't think you're wrong here in this situation.
No, you're not. It's just funny.
I just think it's a bad situation to be
Yeah.
in.
To look more pathetic, I use Mage Hand to pull down my pants. Which hopefully
Is there
they don't
anything else
see.
you can do? Do you have any area of effect spells? Because they're just going to start attacking you next round. I'm giving you this.
I
this
can do sleep.
that's one creature.
I thought it was a zone.
No,
Oh.
it should be. I think one creature. It may be like you have a certain amount of hit points, and you can. Well, let's look.
Yeah, it was silly to use Ray of Sickness because I could have just disguised self as a sicker person. But I really wanted that vomit.
Okay, so the spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Okay, so you roll 5d8, and the total of that is the total of how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. And they don't have a lot of hit points, so that could be that actually could be a good option.
Okay.
And then creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in the ascending order of current hit points.
Will it affect me?
No,
Oh. Okay.
maybe.
Hmm.
Technically not, because you're the caster. So okay, so you can roll 5d8. Do you want some d8?
Yeah, I'll take some D8. Take the old D8 out first, man.
3, 4, and then use yours for 5.
Nice.
So add all of those up.
Okay, so I have 8, 7, sorry, actually, let's make this easier. 8, 2,
10.
12, 19, 24.
So you have 24 hit points,
Mm-hmm.
and none of them have been hit. So you can knock out 2 of them.
Nice. Alright, I knock out 2 of them.
Okay.
Well, you might
Which-
survive when they all stab you, so since it's just one now.
Yeah. So that's your best bet. Make sure to mark off that spell point.
Nice.
How do you want to distinguish the two that are slept?
Oh, we
Sleeping
could
on
put
the
like a
job.
little S on it with the blue.
Yeah, that'll work.
Which ones do you want, Michael?
It doesn't really matter.
Okay, I'll do it. This one. Maybe this one.
The one's most likely to fall off an edge if an explosion occurs on the ship.
Perfect.
Hold on, I still think
Well,
we can
that
talk
does
our way
too.
So
out of this.
so if they take damage, I believe they wake up. Let's see here. They are unconscious until the spell ends. The spell lasts for a minute. The spell also ends if the sleeper takes damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. Okay, so back to the beginning.
Won't you?
Oh, wait, can I still use any time to persuade the last one we've got the plague?
No.
No.
He's well convinced that you're lying at this point.
Oh.
You've tried for 2 or 3 rounds now.
I thought he was convinced the first round.
no,
The ones
those
that
four
are
were convinced.
those 4 are convinced.
Oh.
I don't know what those 4 are doing.
They're just
okay.
like,
Hopefully they're just jumping off the side of the ship.
yeah.
We could use a miracle at this point.
So okay.
It's like, I'm out.
So Naya, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
The one that's grappling you is going to try and hit you with the hilt of his sword and knock you out.
Dang it. 4 plus 3. No.
4 plus 3, so 7.
Yeah.
So he rolled an 8. He has a 10 total. So you are now unconscious.
Dang it.
And then let's see here. So those 3, yeah, are gonna run over to that. Nope.
No? Oh.
To the guard that is still alive. The last
Oh,
one.
this one.
Um,
Who's trying to guard these 3 civilians right here?
yeah. And we're gonna say that's Minerva Cuttlescar. She was the only other female of guards.
Yep.
And they are
Man, us women.
all going to roll to attack.
Oh, Minerva.
2 of them do hit.
No.
Dealing a total of 14 points of damage. So Minerva is now dead.
Dang it.
The one that's on Spartacus is going to attack.
This one.
He's going to have advantage because you are prone.
Nice.
So he hits. What's your... Oh, okay, I guess what's your armor class? But he rolled an 18.
Oh, my armor class is... Oh, 13.
13. Okay, yeah. So he does hit. So he deals. Actually, let me look here real quick. You are prone, deaf and frightened, grappled, incapacitated, petrified, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned.
We've got
Oh,
15
prone over
hit
there.
points left.
Prone creature's only movement option is to crawl unless it stands. Has disadvantage on attack rolls. An attack against the creature has advantage if the attack is within 5 feet of it. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage. Got it. Okay. Yeah. So it does. So he does 5 points of damage to you as he stabs you.
Alright, still alive.
So with that, all of the guards are now downed, basically. You know,
4 dead. One is
one
unconscious.
is unconscious. She was screaming and, they were screaming and just
very sad. about
beats
Fred.
her over the head and
It's very, very sad.
is now
about Fred.
unconscious.
Poor Fred.
So the captain. So now, all that's done. The captain of the West Wind, Captain Barbas, says, "Bring me the captain, and that green one there."
Am I the green one?
I'm the
No, she's the green one.
Yeah.
I literally have green, shiny
Yeah.
skin.
Well, she's still scabby.
And he's still taking his
That's
six
true.
Does she
seconds
still-
Your illusion.
of all
Does
this,
she still
right?
smell of meat?
What's that?
Because like we still have turn order going, right?
So, I mean, I guess how do you want to do it? Because right now,
Kalia wants to get up. She's going
Okay.
to blow up
So-
this entire ship.
so we'll
right
have
now.
Kalia still take her turn, but in terms of combat has kind of
Yeah. I
ended
want to
at the
get
moment.
like I don't want him to start going through the spiel because Kalia is still going to attempt to blow everything up,
okay.
regardless of what he's doing up top.
Okay. Okay, so let's move on. This is not a thing. So Nazintor, you make it up to the top of the ship.
Honestly, for Zentor, if he sees that all of these people are on the other side, he's going to try to sneak and cut all of their lines of rope. I know that's going to take more than one turn, but that's what he's going to
Okay.
be doing.
So you see the 4 that are over there.
They look like weird, right?
They look scared a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not going to... If they're scared, he's not going to question why. He's just going to go to the ropes and start cutting while trying to sneak.
Okay. You really, because they're all gonna see you come out of the thing. Those 4.
Yeah.
So to say that you're sneaked, you're not.
Not. I don't care
Technically.
about those 4. I care about... He's
Everyone
sneaking
else?
he's hiding
care
from the
about
other
this
side.
side.
Okay.
I literally could care less. If they're scared, if they shout out something, fine. But
Well, aren't
like
they still
at
the
this
same
point,
team?
he's just trying to cut the ropes so the other side doesn't notice.
What's that, Michael?
Aren't they still on the same team?
They think so. So that's fair. So okay, so go ahead and roll stealth.
That's going to be great. That is a 22.
22, yeah. So you, the railing on the side of the ship, you've kind of hidden on it.
5, 10, 15.
Okay, so go ahead and roll an attack on that rope.
Oh, for the love. I swear if I can't freaking attack a rope, I'm going to just scream. That's a 10,
So that does hit.
thankfully. Rolled a freaking natural 5, and I'm like, I swear if this does not, if the rope's AC is 11, I'm gonna just cry at the end of the session.
So roll damage.
So that's an 8 of damage.
Yeah, so that severs that rope.
Okay. Next rope.
Do you want me to like
That'll be your turn.
Okay.
Do you want me to like point
yeah,
out
just-
that this is gone?
Yeah. Kalia,
Just gonna try to climb up, get into the
okay,
side of the ship.
go ahead and roll.
It's a natural 20.
All right. So you're kind of stuck there on the side of the ship. Your arm is just throbbing with pain, and you start thinking about what your goal is, what your mission is at this very moment, and that fuels you with the energy that you need, and you just clamber right on up and in through the porthole. As you get in, you start looking around. There are no cannons. There is no there's no black powder. This is a ferry ship where they're just kind of shipping people from one place to another, and they have no need for weapons and whatnot.
She just sits down and starts crying.
Okay, Naya
She's waterbending.
is unconscious.
I am unconscious.
Spartacus.
Well, I guess I stand up and walk over to the pirate captain while I'm stabbed.
You are... So you're going to walk towards the pirate captain?
Yeah.
Oh, the pirate captain.
So you're
This
going to
way.
walk past the guy. He's going to get an attack of opportunity
He's
on
already
you.
stabbed me once. What are the odds he'll do it twice, right?
Very likely.
With a 13 armor class,
How far are you walking?
he has 25 feet of movement. So, he rolls a 13, so he does hit.
Dang.
Um,
But I'm no longer prone, right?
oh, actually, yeah, you were prone, so you actually only get half of your movement. So you
Oh, how do I unprone?
you stand up,
Stand up if you
but
will.
that takes half your movement, is what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Well, I'll do the stand up and then move.
Yeah, so you get 10 feet of movement.
Yeah.
That's
So you take 3 points of damage
Okay.
again. So what are your hit points at?
Let's see. I was just at 10, so now I'm at 7.
Okay.
Hopefully that guy's like, you know what? Maybe I should stop stabbing people.
Yeah, that's totally what a pirate would think.
So he's not like he's not out for bloodlust. He just wants money. He'd be like, wait, my crew member who fell on the ground and I stabbed a couple times is walking away. Maybe I won't stab him a third time.
So, we are now back to the pirates. At this moment, the first mate comes walking out of the captain's quarters. Nizintor, you're the only one that could say that he is holding something. But what was your stealth?
22.
22? Fetch! It's a natural 20.
He spots him like he's standing on Mount Everest.
So he does see you,
Mm.
but he doesn't know that Nizintor is like technically against him.
You can roll
So
next round and then it
so
won't
he
matter.
looks at I guess he looks at you and he just says coward as he walks onto the other ship.
Over
And
here.
he hands the captain this thing. And so those of you that get a good look at it, you see that this is a crown. It's made of very jagged edges. It's this metallic crown. He says, "Wake up the dragon." And you get a punch across your face, Naya, dealing 2 points of damage.
Dang.
But you are now suddenly awake.
Okay.
And they remove your hood as he's and you see there standing in front of you is just this horde of pirates. The pirate captain has a very long scraggly black beard, long hair, and standing next to him is just a bunch of his crew, and you look around and you see that the people that you've known for the last week are dead. Some of the guards that you've worked with for the past few months are dead.
All of the guards I've worked with for the past few months are dead.
Yeah. Yep. And that's probably the end of their turn right now.
Well, all of these guys are probably up here too now.
Probably,
Since
yeah.
That one's dead.
I guess I should say, as some of those other crewmates come up, they say, Captain, all that's here is women and children. And the captain just turns to him and says, "Kill them all."
So maybe they work their way back down.
So, Nizintor.
Cut 2 more ropes.
Do you have 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got an attack, and I can pull out a sword and have a bonus attack on my
Okay.
options.
So roll for it.
One of them is a 9, and one of them is a 24.
Okay. So you do. So you cut it. It's got like 3 hit points. So I think that you do more than that on.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Kalia. Still.
Right here.
Yeah.
Watching all this happen.
No, she's
under.
on the lower deck.
Oh, okay, never mind. The amount of
She's
defeat.
going to climb back over the porthole, drop into the water, and just swim away.
Okay. Naya.
Well, I'm awake now. I heard him say, kill all the women and children left.
Mhm.
And I go into rage. I'm
Okay.
like, that's the last straw. Absolutely not.
Do you want to... Okay, so you are still grappled, technically.
Okay.
They have taken away your great axe. It's left on the ground over where you were at.
Okay, where I was knocked out.
Yeah.
I have more weapons. Mwahaha.
You do. Do you want to roll? So you technically have advantage, I think, now to break the grapple.
Okay,
Do you want to roll?
yeah. That's a 17, y'all.
I rolled a 4.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Okay, now we just switched. That was weird.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So I rolled a natural 17, so like I probably get plus some too.
Plus your 3 for strength.
I think there's
An
no
ath-
question.
it's an
you
athletics.
missed that grapple.
And actually, it's plus 5 for your athletics. You get a 22 total.
Oh man.
And that wasn't even with advantage.
Yeah.
So you
I'm
just
about to wreck these people.
suddenly, just knock the dude over that was currently holding you. Lets out this. Definitely not come back like 5 feet, but not.
Yeah.
Suddenly he was standing and now he's not, and he's very perplexed by that. Do you want to roll to attack anyone?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack that freaking captain.
Okay.
That's a 15, y'all.
A 15.
Plus
For-
strength.
The captain.
Oh, I have hand axes, so that's how I'm attacking him.
Okay.
And I'll add strength. So that's a natural 20.
An unnatural 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 15 will hit. Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Wait,
technically...
it's a dirty 20 to hit, right?
Yeah. It's a dirty
Okay.
20.
You said 15, so I got super confused for a second.
Yeah, but I have a plus 5
Yeah.
because I'm using
Well,
a
I
hand axe.
Oh,
got
yeah.
confused because I'm trying to figure out what his AC is, so I'm trying to figure out if 15's his AC
15
or not.
is his AC.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Just, I'm not going to be shy about it. 15 is his AC.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So you technically have 2 attacks as well because you're using 2 hand
I
axes,
do have
right?
2 hand axes, yes.
Okay. So roll with the first one first, then we got to figure out the stuff for the second
Oh,
one.
for the damage?
Yes. Roll the
Okay,
damage
that's
for
a
it.
6. And can I use both? First?
So you should have... So you have some stuff. So because you're raging, you get a +2 bonus to damage.
Correct.
But
That's with the melee attack, and my melee is on the floor.
No, this is still a melee attack.
Oh, it is? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Melee is anything that's like hand-to-hand combat. We're right next to each other.
Oh, okay,
Just
okay.
melee.
That
because
makes
you
sense.
can
That makes
throw
sense.
a hand axe doesn't mean you have to throw a hand axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You're still
I'm not going to throw it.
So
I'm
you're
just...
still going to melee it. And then you also have that Gift of the Gods or whatever it is,
I do.
which is I think a D6 or something.
That's, where is that?
I just want to make sure that like you have everything that you need for this.
That's my Divine Fury. That's what it's called. It just deals extra damage, so I would have another 1d6.
Yeah. So you should have 2d6 plus your a lot.
That's
Where's
3
3?
d6s. So with the hand axe, per hand axe is 1d6, right?
Oh, so you're just attacking with one hand axe right now.
That makes more sense.
Let's see, our Warrior of the Gods, there's that, there's the Divine Fury.
Yeah.
So the damage for that is 1d6 plus half your barbarian level. So it's 1d6
That's
plus
plus
2.
2.
So you get 1d6 plus 4. So 2d6 plus 4 and 2d6 plus 3 because it's strength. So 1d6, so it's 2d6 plus 7 right now.
So 2d6s, and then we'll add 7 to one
Yes.
of those. Okay.
Etch.
I'm gonna destroy this captain, y'all. I got a 6 and a 2 plus 7.
So 8 plus 7, so 15 points of damage.
Please say I killed him.
You have not killed him yet.
Dang it. I am seriously maiming
But-
him, though.
That is a lot. Okay, roll your second one. So roll your d20.
Oh, that was... Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
This is for my second hand axe.
Yes. So you're gonna roll your d20.
18.
18 plus a lot.
Plus 5.
Plus. So this one's actually gonna be. So because this is
Oh,
your
plus 3.
offhand.
Sorry, plus 3.
Yeah, because this one is gonna be with your left hand. You're not as good with
That
your
one's
left
my
hand.
dexterity plus proficiency. So,
No,
right?
it'll still be your strength, but you don't add your proficiency bonus to it.
Oh, okay. So
So
it's plus 3.
Yeah. So it's still plus 3.
Okay. Yeah. So that's 21.
Okay. Still hits.
Yeah.
So then roll your d6 damage and then add.
Just
I think you still.
1d6.
Yeah, so this one's just 1d6 because that's
Okay.
your first time. And you'll definitely need to make sure you keep track of all this.
So that's a 5.
So that's a 5 plus your strength plus your
10.
plus 2.
12.
Yes, because you're raging.
That's 12 total.
That's 12 total damage.
Did I kill him?
No, not yet.
Dang it!
He hasn't been hit yet. He's the big baddie.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
So yeah, Spartacus, I guess that you watch is just like this huge dragonborn just like throws off the guy that's holding her and then just like starts beating on the captain.
Interesting.
And Nazintor, you hear this battle cry as she enters her rage. And so you instinctually look over and see her start to attack the captain. Spartacus, it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I can either go attack that captain, or I can play the safer route and pitch over the side of the ship into the ocean.
And just throw yourself into the ocean. Okay. What do you do?
Okay, so I stumble, but with my powerful new sea legs, it's not actually a stumble, and I make it look like I tripped and fell over the side. And I really did fall over the side.
So the
That
two
easy,
ships are
but-
still together, so you can't fall off that side. You would have to fall off the other side.
Wait, they're completely
They're
together?
still, yeah.
They're
Oh.
sandwiched together
Why are
right
you
now.
cutting the
I mean,
ropes?
this side, the ropes are cut off, but
To
They're
get rid of that
touching.
sandwich.
Like, oh.
As far as I know, we never dropped an anchor, so I'm just hoping if I cut enough ropes, they start moving.
Well,
on
just
their
knowing
own.
enough about ships, I don't think they're pressed against each other, because that's, that would damage both ships.
And they are very damaged.
Ah,
They both took a lot of damage because they actually smashed together.
Oh.
That's why you made the dex saving throw.
yeah. So I guess I fall over
Is
the
there
other
still a
side then.
gangplank?
They ended up not using the gangplank.
Okay,
go
good.
past the dead body to the other side.
No, I roll with the dead body.
Oh.
Is there anything on the dead body of value, like a scuba gear?
I
can
mean,
pick up?
that's the copper
Some-
dad.
That's the Cop and Dragonborn,
Some
yeah.
gillyweed, maybe? I do a
No.
quick rummage in his pockets on the way out. I grab his coat if he's got a coat.
Gosh.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Gosh, I hope it's like a laser gun. 3.
3. You're not able to find anything of
Find
real
iron
value.
weights to weigh you down in the ocean. Iron rings. Stick my hands in, just come out covered in iron rings. Dragging those off. I pitch myself over the side.
Well then.
Oh, and then I guess I feather fall to safety.
Okay. I'd say you don't really take any damage jumping into the ocean, but
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know, it's like 20, 30 feet up. How high are these ships?
but it's also water, so
Yeah.
I mean, we're just gonna call it okay for now.
Okay.
So you throw yourself in, and you see off in the distance Kalia swimming away.
Say, what a coward.
You did the same thing.
I didn't swim away. I stayed at the sea.
And you'd notice she's slow and struggling, and there's a lot of blood in the water.
No.
Her
I
arm's
can
broken.
go.
She's not bleeding.
I don't think I have any healing spells.
She did get nailed by a ship,
Oh,
though.
that's a good point.
So
Yeah,
I
that's a real
noticed
good
she's
point.
slow
Never
and
mind.
bleeding. I pressed a digitation off some of that blood so the sharks don't eat her. I was like, there you go, champ. Get back on your
Yeah,
feet.
she's definitely not headed in a direction. Well, yeah, she's not heading in a direction near the ships.
She's just going this way. Away
Pretty
from
much.
both ships.
Okay, so, back to the bad guys. So,
Captain is seriously maimed
the
right now.
captain is pretty seriously maimed. You did almost half of his damage in that one round.
Wait, only almost half?
Yeah. He's not going to be easy.
He's a big
This is
captain guy.
stupid.
He's been fighting people for years.
Stupid.
I've got one last ditch effort, and after that, I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Just
Okay.
help me.
Well, that's the last ditch effort that I've got is maybe I can help you.
Okay, so... Okay, we got this. Sorry, I'm going through so much right now. Okay, so...
No worries.
The captain takes a step back as he lets his crew kind of start taking over. Remind me your armor class?
15.
Okay. You'll fetch. Okay, so they all miss. Weirdly, like, I rolled a 3 and a 9. So I just kind of like was just gonna...
Can
What?
I insight check the DM?
Yes!
Nah, man, it's all good.
Okay, so... Okay, so yeah, so I mean, they're like glancing off your armor, and everything, and just... And, you notice, the civilians are starting to take notice of
Me.
you, right? And how you're basically taking on this entire crew of pirates by yourself. And you overhear one of the women talking and saying, like, we need to go and help. We need to go help.
I yell out, no. No. You no. Just don't. Protect the younglings. Protect the children. Do not come over and help me. Just don't do it.
Okay. So, I think that's about it for now, right? So, Nazintor.
Bonus action, use an item. I'm going to pull out a pouch of pixie dust that I have in my pocket.
Okay.
Sprinkle it on myself to give myself a flying speed of 30 feet.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't know how you want to
So-
line these guys up.
So, again, they're
I'm
the two...
assuming it's going to be something
Well,
more
Captain
like
is
this.
now, he backed up.
So the two ships
So
are
it would
sandwiched
be more
together.
like
So
this.
you can fly. So
I can fly
You're-
over ships.
well, yeah, but I'm saying that they're sandwiched together. So you are
Yeah.
currently over top the other ship.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I'm
You're
totally
currently
fine with
over
that.
here.
Okay, so I'm just saying.
I want to get in a line that will deal as much damage in a 5-foot by 30 line as possible to all of this crew member.
Oh,
I will fly whatever way I need to do to make that work.
fetching.
I have. This is my last shot. If this
Like
doesn't
this.
work, I'm
So
just
it-
cutting the ropes and running away.
Do it. Do it. Oh my fetch. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do
that.
it.
Acid breath on as
I'm gonna move
many of
these
them as I
guys.
can.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna move.
Do it.
I moved the dead bodies a little bit, so
Acid
then there's
breath
just
on
3
as
right here
many
too.
of them as I can, and I'd like to try to get the captain in it too. 'Cause I would assume the captain was still fighting with her.
I mean, he backed up a little bit.
He backed up before your turn started. So he's not
He's
quite
not in it?
in range.
That's okay.
But you can. Oh, fetching! Do it, dude! Do it! Do it! Do
You
it!
just
do
kill
it! Do it!
like 5. Just
Do it.
boom.
Yeah, no,
All right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So what is it? Do you need to make a roll?
Yeah, it's each creature
and-
in the area must make a DC 11 saving throw for acid damage. And then I'll roll a
So
D10.
is the first mate still holding the crown as well?
He's dropped it.
He's dropped it. Yeah, because I freaking attacked his captain. That makes sense.
Hold on. 8. So your DC is 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay, that's gonna change things.
Yeah. Because I can't remember what it is for the other one, but
No, it's not gonna change things.
it's still an 11.
It's an 11. I don't have a I'm not a normal dragonborn.
You don't have Constitution.
My Constitution is a +1.
Okay, so you do have an 11. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang. All right. So 11.
And then, so I almost just would rather roll the 2d6 because there's a chance I get a 12 on those instead of a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
So I'm just gonna roll the 2d6 that I get.
Okay. How many are in that line? 1, 2.
5.
So it's a 30-foot line. Right?
Yeah, 30-foot line.
So it'll
and it's
actually hit.
5 feet.
That would-
It's 5
Could
feet
it
wide.
hit these guys
It
too?
could
5
hit one
feet
of those
wide.
guys too,
Okay.
because they
I
have
mean,
to
they
be...
are they're like on their way to like follow that order that the captain gave to kill the women and children. So
That's 8 points of damage total
Okay.
if they don't succeed.
And that doesn't add anything to it, right?
I don't think so.
Creature takes 1d10 damage with the type associated with your chromatic ancestry. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you can also use your breath weapon 2 times, you know that. 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one
I'm
more.
remembering it now. I'm not gonna ever remember it.
y'all
but-
don't even know what my breath weapon is yet.
No, I have no idea what the gem dragons do.
Oh, you're gonna see pretty soon. I got a plan with the people over here.
I need one more d20. There we
Oh,
go.
here.
I got you.
Oh, okay.
So it's an 11.
Yep.
So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. So 4 out of them failed. 2 of them succeeded. So how much damage was it?
8 damage total.
8
So-
damage total. So, we're just gonna say the ones that are farthest away take the less damage,
That's fair.
because then I think that kind of makes sense.
Makes
Hey,
sense.
that would make second mate die immediately.
No one.
It wouldn't? Dang it. We'll get the most
Good,
damage.
because I want second mate to die drowning in a pool of acid, so I'm going to make that happen, whatever it takes.
Oh shoot. And so, however, the other ones that take 8 points of damage, 2 of them die, and then the other 2 take 4 damage. So those 2 are dead.
Yeah, because I would assume the first mate also wouldn't die.
Yeah. So then the other 2 take 4 points of damage.
Yep.
So okay, cool. I love it. Beautiful, fantastic, amazing, splendid. Kalia is swimming away. Do you want me to take her out of the initiative order? What do you want to do?
Let's take her out of the initiative order, but I'm going to say that she is grappling with what's going on, so I think she's going to stop swimming at some point and just kind of like
I mean, she could probably hear me in the
continue
battle
to
cry.
chill.
She probably could hear me. Yeah, like, it wouldn't surprise me if she was just like, what the...
Like, she's hurt, so she doesn't really offer anything because she can't freaking fire a bow with a broken arm. But she'll hang around because she's just like, I can't just leave these people to die.
Mm-hmm.
She just doesn't know what to do. So she'll be out of the combat round, but if it gets to a point where I think of something for her to do, I might try to bring her back in.
Okay.
If we aren't all dead by then already.
Okay. Naya.
Yes. I am... Okay, so 2 of them died, right?
Yes.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. So 2 of them
Two
are dead.
died.
The captain is
Captain's
there.
still kind of backed away from you.
I think I want to use my breath weapon on the captain. specifically.
Okay. You can get all 3 of them into your breath weapon.
Heck,
Very
yeah.
easily.
Yeah, because I've got the 15 cone damage.
Yeah.
So I could even probably get this one right here too. I could do all 4 of them potentially.
I would have to grab my thing out, which I'm not 100% sure where it's at the moment.
Which one? This one?
No, I've got a
Okay.
thing that'll show us the range of it,
He's
Just-
got a
I just
cone
wanted to-
projection.
Ah, okay.
which I keep moving it.
Yeah, I wanted to see the damage. What I'd have to roll and stuff.
Because it's like way bigger than you think it is. Is kind of how it turns out every time. I'm just trying to think what
It's this
did
guy.
I last use? I think it's here. Okay. Yeah, because I don't know where it immediately is, so I keep stumbling across it and going, there it is. And then promptly forget. So, okay. So I mean, I guess go out 15 feet, and then we'll say that it's probably half as much. Let's go that.
Okay.
So you have 15 feet of range in front of you, and then it's about 7 feet wide.
Okay, so just these 3 then, I guess.
Well, but you
just do
can
that.
move yourself and position yourself better.
I don't care who else is in it. I
Right
for sure
there.
want the captain.
You could probably hit all 4 of them.
Yeah, you could hit all
Okay,
4 of
let's
those
do that.
easy.
Let's
and
do
I'm
that.
flying
1, 2,
above you,
3.
so I'm not technically in your space at
Right.
all.
Okay.
I would
Let's
avoid
do that.
walking in the acid pools, though, but that's just me.
Yeah.
So yeah, breath weapon.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Oh, excuse me.
okay. They make a saving throw. Remind me what it is.
Wait, what?
So they make a saving throw for yours. I don't remember what it is. They make
I think
some
it's
kind of a
is it a 1d10?
well. So you roll a 1d10 of damage,
Right. Okay.
but
It's your
Creation.
Constitution modifier with your proficiency bonus, and then
Gem.
8.
so for the saving throw they need to. So they make a dex. So they still make a dex saving throw for gem dragons. Yeah. Okay. So they still make a dex saving throw. That what they need to hit is an 8 plus your Constitution plus your proficiency. What's your Constitution modifier?
+3.
Your Constitution?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, that's your Constitution saving.
Oh.
What's just your Constitution? It's a 1.
1. Sorry.
Okay. So you also have an 11. Yes. You also have an 11 that they need to make. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And we said there's that all 4 of them?
Yeah, these 4.
Okay. Awesome.
By the way, this is psychic.
It's
Breath
just
weapon.
psychic damage.
This is just psychic damage.
Oh, good. Scream at them till they run
Oh
away.
yeah.
Okay. So 2 of them fail, so we roll the damage.
Oh, okay. For 2?
Just roll
Just
the damage.
1d10.
Yeah, so you just roll the damage and that applies to
It's
everybody.
a 9.
It's a 9.
Yeah.
So that applies to everybody. Everyone who fails takes that full damage. Everyone who succeeds takes half that.
Okay.
So they will take. Is it half rounded up or down? I can't remember for damage. I think it's up.
I
I think for
always
damage
thought
it's
that
up.
was a DM discretion thing. Like you can.
I think
say what
the
you
rules
want.
say like when it's damage you round up. When it's everything else you round down.
Fair enough.
Is
Sure.
I think how it is. So I think
I
it's
don't remember honestly.
okay. So 3 of them fail and then 1 succeeds. We'll say it was probably the captain
That succeeds.
that
Yeah,
succeeded.
that makes sense.
Boo.
Because I think that makes the most sense. Sorry. So, and you said it was 9 points of damage.
Yes. It's a microwave upstairs or something.
Yep. I know the microphones are great. They pick up everything.
Dang.
It's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Awesome. I love it. Spartacus.
Yes. So I'm over the ship safely.
Oh, now you're just floating in the water.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm holding on to the ship. I would like to crawl around and just see what I see. Play it safe for now. So I'd like to crawl up the ship and just crawl around it.
You want to crawl up the ship?
Yep.
Okay, so make a
Crawling check.
athletics check. So you want to climb up the ship, is what I'm
Yes.
hearing.
Yeah.
Like-
not
Okay.
to the deck.
Up towards the sails?
No, just like
He's
up,
he's
so I'm not
thrown himself over
wet.
the side of the ship and is
Oh.
now going to climb back up.
Yeah, not all the way up.
I think he just wants to be around in case so he can know what's going on.
So
Oh,
he
okay.
can come in and be like, "Look at what I've done. This is great.
Yeah.
Look at me
Yeah,
winning."
nice.
Yeah.
I might see it's safe to go on this ship at some point. I might just start a fire in the ocean and be like, burn down the ocean. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, for now I would like to crawl and get in a safe position out of the waves. I assume there's like some windows over here. I don't know. How fancy a ship this is.
It would take you like 10 rounds to to climb that far.
Oh. Well, how much can I climb?
You can climb 10 feet.
Alright, I'll climb 10 feet. Rolled a 5. Is that
So
enough?
that's for your athletics to try and climb up the side. You can't climb up it. It's really slick and slippery.
Alright.
So you just can't get a good handhold.
I have grease. Maybe I can use
So-
anti-grease. Turn my hands chameleon-like.
So as they see the tides starting to turn, you hear a battle cry as these 30 women start rushing, and I don't have that many, but they start rushing the other pirates.
No! Don't do it!
And so they start. Okay.
Yeah, no, something fell over there.
Oh,
It scared me.
So they start just rushing and start beating on the men, and
On
I mean,
these three right here?
yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna make it these two.
Man, I don't even
These
know
two.
how to. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense actually. Yeah, that makes sense. I could do that. Okay. So they take damage from 20 of the women as they just start. I mean, just fists and everything, just beating down on these guys.
I'm guessing
And
their
so-
backs were turned to them or something
Yeah.
because they
So
saw their captain
so
getting
if
beaten.
if they start, okay. So we have 20 women that all deal.
One hit point, probably.
one to 2 hit points each. So yeah, actually, so those 3 would all be dead then, based off of those numbers.
Right.
So they just pummel these
Way to
guys.
go, ladies.
So they just pummel all 3 of those men in an instant.
So if they can kill all the pirates, they probably can take the ship.
Okay. Yeah. So now we're gonna come back to the pirates. The captain. Oh man. I mean, really, like the captain, the first and second mate are very upset at you right now because you were supposed to be submissive and they were gonna use the crown on you.
And I was like, nah.
So they're all very mad at you. So they're all turning their attention towards you.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm gonna do the second mate first because he only has the 1 attack, and he rolled a 3, so that doesn't work. We're gonna do the second mate.
You mean the first mate?
Yep, thank you. The first mate's going second. Okay, 19 and 13 for both of his attacks. So the 19 will hit,
Yeah.
the 13 will not. So he does 5 points of damage, of slashing damage, and you're raging, so you take half that.
Of what? How much? What?
So you take 3 points of slashing damage.
-3. Okay.
And then the captain, who has 2 attacks, rolls a 16, so he'll hit with 1.
Dang it.
But his is also going to be slashing damage, so you'll take half of 6, which is 3. So you
Okay.
take another 3 points of damage. All right.
I'm still at 22 hit points, so I'm good.
Barbarians. Nazintor. You are currently flying in the air. I think it gives you flying speed for 1 minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
30 flying speed.
And you're like over me, right?
Basically, I'm like
'Kay.
maybe slightly behind you, over you.
Okay. So you
Um,
can see these three attacking me right now.
And if I use my breath weapon, I can't use a bonus action to attack, correct?
You can, because you would still have your bonus action, I would say.
Yeah. And they're all within 5 feet of her.
Yeah.
Alright. So can I do the bonus action first and attack with the bonus action and then do the breath weapon?
Sure.
Okay. Then he's going to bonus action aim to hit what's his face? The captain. That's with a short sword that doesn't get the hit DC, correct? Because the bonus action you don't get the hit
You don't
DC.
get your proficiency.
Oh, the proficiency.
Yeah.
So I just don't add the +2 to it.
Correct.
But it's still a +3 to hit. Okay, cool. That's an 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright, so that is 1d6 +3. And that is sneak attack because he is within 5 feet. So that is
Yep.
3d6.
Yep.
That's
Ooh.
12 plus 3 is 15.
You said 15 points of damage to... Was that the
Captain.
second mate?
The captain.
No, the captain.
Oh, the captain. Oh, okay. Okay. 15, so that would be that. Okay, he's not looking good. He's not good at all.
Acid breath right in his face.
Okay.
All
that-
3 of them.
Let's see, where are you at?
He's
I'm
hovering,
in a
like,
line
right in front of
Oh,
me.
okay.
right in front of him.
them.
I am straight up like
Got it.
tilted downward. My face is spewing acid over all 3 of them, basically.
Got it.
And it's
Okay.
just avoiding me, right?
Yeah, like you were technically in this slot-ish. Like if we're,
Yeah.
it's probably more looking.
I
at
would say you
this.
probably take half damage.
Yeah. This guy was blown back. I don't know. He's probably in there now. Who knows?
That's a 10 on damage.
Okay. Oh, so they gotta roll.
I'm gonna say that Kalia starts to make her way back, but she's a couple turns out, so she'll probably not make it back before the combat ends.
Oh, I only rolled
Probably.
2. How many do I need to roll?
3.
3.
3? Okay, well those 2
Well,
fail.
actually, technically, this one's still alive, right?
Yes.
4, because he's
4.
within range.
Okay. So the first 2 fail, and we're just going to go from you over. So that's the captain, the first mate, and now second mate and random guy. It was an 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they both succeed. So, and it was
So
10
these
points.
two get away?
10
Is that
points.
what it was?
Yeah, so 5 points to the 2 in the back, 10 points to the ones in the front.
Okay, so the one in the very back, he's dead.
Cool.
So let's see here. So that's, who's that in front? Is that captain and first
Captain's
mate?
in front, and captain and first mate are in front.
Okay, so they both take
10 points of
10
damage.
points of damage. And then second mate takes 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do any of them die?
Just the one that you saw. None
Dang
of them
it.
die. But the captain is like, I mean, you can see that he's, I mean, he's got slashes. He's bleeding out. You see parts of his rib cage have been, his skin and clothes have been melted away from the acid
Nice.
and whatnot. You know, and when
Plus
you
he's
did your
screaming just a little bit because of my psychic damage.
yeah from your psychic damage, right, which I forgot to describe. The psychic damage does so you basically you kind of give out this scream, and just this black smoke almost just kind of envelops all of these men. They inhale it, and you see this wild look in their eyes as they just start grabbing their heads and screaming a bit. And so, I mean, the captain is
I will
inches
say
from death.
Mizintor's just going to look at the gem dragon and go and set him up, knock him down.
Naya,
Got it.
you're up.
And he's also going to try to, whatever flying speed he has left, he wants to still just try to get up in the air so they can't hit him with melee attacks.
Okay.
Type of a deal.
So I guess I still don't have my great axe, right?
Correct. You've never gone and grabbed it.
Okay. I'll just stick with my hand axes right now.
Okay.
I'm going to... Should I try to take out the captain? Yeah, I'm just gonna straight up try to take out the captain right now.
Okay.
I'm just like, screw him. I'm gonna go at him with both my hand
Okay.
axes.
Do it.
That's...
No, you will hear Nazintor say, leave the scrawny one for me. I don't remember what the second mate looks like right now, but he would
Yeah, I don't
yell
remember
out
either.
something that's like, leave that one
Well,
for me.
and he's the one that barked the orders to kill the kids and women, so I'm just like, no, I don't like him at all right now. Captain's my number one enemy. Okay. 15 plus 5. That's a unnatural 20.
15 plus 5, a dirty 20.
Yep.
I heard it too.
that.
Trying to figure out. Oh. Anyway,
Cool.
I think there's something up with this cable. I think that there's too much tension on it.
Yeah, that might be what's
So I
up.
might need to get a new one of those. And then figure out a different solution. Anyway, so dirty 20 to hit. Yeah,
Dirty 20.
that'll hit. So roll damage.
Cool. That's the 10. Yeah, no, it's a 6. I know what I'm doing.
And this is the first time that you're attacking an enemy your turn. So you do the...
I do have the rage bonus too, right?
Yeah. So you're still raging. You're still all the stuff. So you do the 2d6 plus the 7.
Okay.
Plus the 7?
Yeah, because she gets
7d6 or just 7?
7 points.
Okay, I was about to say, if she just gets 7d6 randomly, I
No.
want to class change to whatever she's playing.
No,
That's
yours
11.
is-
That's 11 points of damage. With one hand axe, right?
Yes. Where the heck? Hold on. That's the dragon. Ascended dragon origin. Metallic dragon. Where the heck was yours thing? Okay, well, yeah, it was like 2d6 plus 7, I think is what we decided.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, 2d6. That was just one that I did.
okay.
Of
so
course
roll-
it was just one.
roll the
I'll
other
do the
one.
other one. That's adding a 1.
Okay, so 12 points of damage. Regardless, he's dead.
Yes!
Tell me how you're...
Well, I mean, I just go at him with... This is just one hand axe?
Mm-hmm. So you
Okay.
still have the attack with
You
the other
know,
one.
I see his rib cage that... Because he's, like, partially melted, and I just, like, I just full-on slice him in half.
Nice.
From the rib cage opening.
So you do you pick a spot right in between two of the ribs, giving you the best option and the best bets. You slice right through, and you feel as it goes through the gristle and bone of his spine, and he stands there for a moment with this shocked look on his face as he just collapses into two pieces right there. You have one more attack.
Oh, first mate.
Okay, do it.
Okay. It's D20, right? Oh, no. That's a nat 1. Plus 3.
So a natural one.
Good thing you already lost your great axe, because now you can only lose a hand axe.
So you tried to use the momentum from spinning that you had while slicing the captain in half. You tried to use that momentum to
Get to the first mate.
to get to the first mate, but he parries it just in time and knocks that hand axe loose from your hand.
Okay.
And sends it just flying. It lands onto the other ship,
Okay.
but it's still within reach.
Like, I can get it back.
Yeah, you can still get it back.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna write an X over the captain, because screw him.
Yeah, screw him. Spartacus.
Okay. So they can't guarantee that I'll be able to climb back on board. I guess I'll try and swim back around and grab those ropes to...
Yeah, because they are
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
you
guess
have...
I spend my turn swimming halfway around the ship.
So you get, I think it's roughly 10 feet of movement. I
Okay.
mean, it's like 13 feet of movement.
As a swimmer.
because of your swimming speed.
Not even my sea legs can propel me all the way
Not
around
your
there.
sea legs.
But, maybe I could enlarge my hands to give me giant climbing hands. Giant ape hands. I don't know. That seems...
You could try and roll your other you can try and climb again.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, if it's gonna take like 30 turns, if it's gonna take like 10 turns to reach those ropes, I guess I have more luck of rolling that I can climb. 17.
Yeah.
17.
So you switch positions. You're in a different place now.
Mm-hmm.
That has much better handhold, and you're able to climb up your
Yes.
10 feet or whatever that you get for climbing.
Ah, good.
Because your climbing, I think, is also halved.
All right, cool.
Okay, awesome. Now the women.
Centaur still yells out, "Keep Mad Mass for me!" and points
that was
at the
you. I thought that was the
mate.
dog.
That's all right.
No, you're good.
Oh, I prestidigitized myself to make myself dry.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So what are the women doing?
So
Mad
the
rushing
women
the rest of
are-
them, probably.
So they're gonna move the 30 feet to the
Towards their captain?
to start getting some of those other pirates that I definitely have forgot about.
Oh, same.
Yeah. So they have their 30 feet.
I didn't forget about them. I just have more pressing matters with
Yeah.
killing the ones that are more important.
Yep.
Same.
Exactly. Okay. So
I was thinking, I was like, I could acid breath and probably take out all of them, but I then can't acid breath these two, and I'd rather acid breath those three again.
yeah, you guys have like massacred them in the last 2 rounds. Yeah. So that's all they can do right now. For the pirates that I have now forgotten, they're gonna all start moving, I guess, to go meet the women. Because
Oh,
they're
those
like
two are
Those two are still
sleeping.
asleep.
So
Yeah.
then it's these
2 of
three.
them are still asleep.
These 4.
I
There's
don't know
4
what
left.
their movement is, so I don't know how far they get.
They should have 30 feet.
Are all the pirates
That's
men?
about 30 feet.
What?
Are all the pirates
Well,
men?
2 of them were down here,
Yeah.
so 2 of them could probably get to the
Basically,
women.
yeah.
These 2 could get down to like right there.
Okay. And that's captain and first mate of the Boodle.
Yeah, they technically should have been like on the deck as well because
Do you
the
want me to move them here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and we'll have them fight with the women now
Cool.
that because I'm definitely not doing a good job of keeping track of everything.
No worries, man.
Uh,
It's a big battle, and there's a lot of
So-
pieces.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot.
okay. So, cool. Nazintor.
Wait,
By the way, this
Oh, yeah,
4
okay,
over
yeah.
here just symbolizes all of the children cowering in the corner.
are
Perfect.
1 and 2 doing anything? First mate and second mate doing anything in there? Because you didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and there's this one right here too.
Okay.
That
yeah.
was that I threw back.
So, that's true. So, that one is going to go... or I guess
I'm
you're
in the
flying.
air.
You're flying above them. So,
He can go for me.
He
if
could
wants
try
to.
going for me, but he'd have to go past the dead body of his captain.
here, that's you flying.
Ooh, there you go.
That works. I'll take that. Hi.
So, it's...
Hey.
Okay, so yeah, so I guess that they're probably all just gonna go for Naya, because they don't have
This
much
one,
other option.
this one that
Yeah.
that I threw
that
back too.
that one, and then the first and second mate are gonna go for you.
Okay, I'm just gonna move the captain's body
Yeah,
a
go
little bit
for it.
So
because we know he's dead.
He's
so the
dead.
first mate misses, or sorry, the second mate misses because I'm doing him first because he only has
Good.
1 attack. The first mate rolls a 4 and a 6, so he misses.
He misses. And then
Um,
there's one more right here.
And then the other guy, he
Gets a natural 20. Just kidding.
gets an 11.
Also doesn't hit.
welcome to Jeremy DMing. He does great at the beginning to really scare you, and then terrible after that.
Then
Apparently so.
it just helps us slaughter. That's all.
And that's not always true. Sometimes I'm just terrible from the get go. Sometimes I'm terrible and then get
The way
good.
you were rolling to
Before
start
was
with, I was like,
terrifying.
all right, so we're all going to be dead in 2 turns.
Yeah,
and
the way
it's
that I was
not
going
gonna be
before was
fun.
terrifying. I agree. Okay, so they all miss. All of
'Cause
them.
I'm a beast.
So, and I need to get different dice.
So this round, Kalia would get back to the ship, but she'll still have to climb up and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So she's in
How
the
long
water
does
right
that
here.
climbing potion last?
It said at least a minute,
Okay.
and since technically we never got out of the turn order, I'll let you rule that.
Yeah, I'd say it hasn't been a full minute yet, so Because she starts swimming away, and then she, there's that voice in the back of her head
Yeah.
that's like, you can't just leave them. So she turns back around and. Okay. Zentor.
He's going straight at the second mate.
Straight at the second mate.
Full bore. I want
And
to
these two are here still as well.
Yeah, so he flies.
fly
over them.
down and basically just try to
Or you're flying
take
down?
his sword straight through the chin of the second mate.
You're flying
Okay.
down right
Yeah,
here.
I'm flying down. He's gonna land and just basically go straight for the throat and the chin of the second mate.
Okay, so I learned recently that there is something called a called shot, which I think adds a +5 to the AC of whatever it is. So like if you're like, I want to go for an eye, I want to go for
Yeah,
something like that. So it adds a 5 to it.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah, I don't care.
Whoops. Sorry. So that would make his AC.
Well, I should have cared about it because I was in that one, so
Oh,
it doesn't matter whatever his AC would.
and you don't have anything to.
It would have been it's a 6 to hit.
And you don't have anything to buff that or any
No.
luck points or
Nah.
anything.
Nah.
Okay.
But that was just my first attack, so now I can just do bonus action second attack, and I'm gonna still swing at him.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and do your second attack.
That one's still not great. That's a 11.
11 will not hit.
All right. Well, I tried. How much of my flying speed would that have been to do that? Because I was like right here. Would I
So
have
maybe
any
15?
flying speed left?
You probably
If
have.
so, I'll probably just go back up just to make it so he can't hit me with a sword.
So that would give him an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Because then you're leaving. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And this was the second mate.
Yep.
Yeah.
The rolls a 5, so
He misses.
he misses.
Right as you fly up.
And the Zitor is definitely giving him just the most, like, evil, creepy, like, just... If you've seen Attack on Titan, like, Titan wide teeth smile that he can get as a Dragonborn, just showing all of it to the second mate right now.
Okay.
I thought you were describing what the second mate was looking like, and I was like, gross.
Either way, they're both trying to
Yeah.
disgust each other.
Naya,
Yes.
you're up.
I'm going to flipping obliterate first mate.
All right.
Because I'm just going down the line. I got your captain, now it's your turn. With my one remaining hand axe that I have.
Okay.
I also have javelins, but I'll stick with
I
the
mean,
hand
honestly,
axe
you
right
could
now.
probably beat them to death with your bare fist at this point.
I
She
mean,
has
true.
Tavern Brawler.
I do.
She took Tavern Brawler as her feat. So
Oh, yeah, you definitely could wreck.
I did get a 5, though. So that would be in 10
no,
to hit.
will not hit.
Dang it. Could I take my other arm and just punch him?
Yeah.
It's my non-dominant arm, but like...
Yeah. So roll a d20 plus your strength.
Okay. It's a 9.
No.
Dang it.
But you don't
I
break
tried.
your arm in the process, at least.
Okay. Well,
He just dodges it.
Spartacus.
Okay, so
So you're now climbing up the side of the ship.
Yep.
You can climb the 15 more feet and get onto the deck if you want. Do you
I
want to get onto the
Are there
deck?
any portholes?
Yeah. There's where cannons normally would be. There's a couple of those.
Okay. I'm gonna climb in through a porthole.
Okay.
Get the inside of the ship.
And what do you want to do once you get there? You can't move. You're out of movement. But
Look around.
it's,
You can see the women right in front of you type of a thing, right?
Well, no. So he's deck below where the
Oh, never
cannons
mind.
and whatnot would be.
Okay.
Non-existent cannons in the
So
ship.
yeah, so this is where like the cargo hold is, right? So this is where people's belongings are. So you just see kind of suitcases and bags and pouches of everyone's stuff at the moment.
You know, almost all of them are dead, so... Except for the women.
Except for the 30 women that are
And
trashing
the-
the entire pirate
I mean, I
crew at the
assume-
current
How many
moment.
children are there?
There are
If it's like a
excellent
large
question.
ship,
There's
it's
only
got
one child
like
that matters to
300
me,
people on it. Only like 6 people died.
I mean, true.
How many died
But,
a
like, all
normal
of them
sea
were men.
voyage? Like
So
7?
there are 10 kids on board.
Okay. There's only one I care about, so, like, yeah.
Okay.
His name is Little Timmy.
And so that's all? You just want to look around and see the stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I meant a movement. Is there anything I could do?
So you still have an action. You can still cast a spell, or
Start firebolting the entire ship. Just make it burn from the
Yeah.
inside out. Just kidding, please don't.
Yeah, please
Yeah,
don't.
no, I
we're
guess
we're
that's
winning
it.
here.
Just look at it. I look and I say, that's something. The inside of a ship for sure.
okay. So now on to the women. They're going to close the
Attack
gap
these
between
two.
those two guys.
Okay.
And they are going to.
And these are probably going to come from
Those
Yeah.
are
dudes.
Yep.
captain and first mate.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. So the women are. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to roll them in groups of 10 to see if they hit. And one set of 10 does. So, again, they do. So, that's still enough to kill one of them.
Take out him.
Okay, here.
Okay. Captain and first mate on their own respective guys. Captain first. He's got his cutlass. He rolls a nat 20.
Wait, my captain?
Your captain.
Yes!
No, the other captain comes back from the dead and rolls a nat 20.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay.
I mean,
guessing
we
the guy's
haven't
dead,
insured
right?
his death checks yet. He could potentially be rolling death
He's
saves
been
for all we
sliced
know.
in half.
Just throwing it out there. You never. He's a.
Through his lungs.
It's the West Wind. We don't know how this curse works. I'm not trusting you anymore, Jeremy. I am burning all of
Fair
this in
enough.
fire by the end of the episode for sure.
Did the pirate die?
The captain deals 15 points of damage and kills the pirate.
Cool.
The first mate does not hit.
Cool. Freaking first mate.
Okay.
Making your captain do everything.
We are quickly running out of pirates.
Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, and then first mate and second mate. That's fine.
Okay.
We still got 2 of them at.
Oh, and then the 2
yeah.
asleep, and then the 4 who were scared in the corner.
Yeah, because it's a plague ship.
Yeah.
I'm kind of okay with just throwing those 4 overboard.
Yeah, me too.
We can
Okay.
resolve that later.
Just be like, psh, yeah, once these last 5 are dead, let's just throw them off. Same with the sleeping ones. Who cares about the sleeping ones?
Cool. Okay, so the one is going to attack the women. And he rolls a 4, so that's great.
I've actually got to go.
Do ya?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, no, you're good, Michael. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll talk with you later. We'll set up another time. Sorry, I didn't realize that you had to go.
No, you're fine.
So,
I should have said something earlier.
no, you're good. You're
Thanks for
good.
coming, man.
Okay. Hopefully, we'll be. You shouldn't
We're-
miss too much. Like
we're
we're.
gonna win
We're,
this.
we
We're
look
gonna-
like we're pretty much done.
We'll finish it for you.
Yeah, we're gonna clean this up real quick, and we should be done here quick too. So. Okay. Good to see you, dude. Always a pleasure.
Thank you. Good to see you all.
Okay. Okay, right. So the one. Crap. Someone remind me what I was just saying.
One of them rolled a 4 trying to attack the women.
Okay,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
died. And he
Oh,
missed.
so we're at first mate
The one on the first mate.
of the boodle.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
So he will hit the first mate and deal 3 points of damage
On the first mate.
on the first mate.
Cool.
And then where's the other one? Is the other one on you?
Which one?
The
This-
the last one that needs to attack.
the other 3 are all.
So
on-
these were. Oh,
So there was that one that attacked.
yeah, he's on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so is first
Oh,
and
and then
second
those
mate.
guys. Okay. Okay. So the random pirate first gets a 14. That won't hit. The second mate gets a 17, which does hit. So he deals 7 points of slashing damage, reduced to 4,
Because I'm enraged.
because she is enraged. And now the first mate Misses on both attacks. He rolls 13 and let's see here, 6 plus 3 is 9. So
I also get 9. Oh no.
no, he misses.
Oh,
He missed both
okay.
of the attacks.
Okay.
So just the second mate hit.
Cool.
Okay, Nazintor.
2 attacks on the second mate again. One of them is going to be an 18, and the other will be a 12.
The 12 will miss. The 18 will not.
Okay, that's sneak attack. It could have been better. So 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. How do you want to do it?
That thing where I stab him in the chin.
Okay, so you right after he rolls to attack for Nia, you suddenly like appear next to him. Do you say anything?
You know who this is for.
And he plunges his short sword into the soft fleshy part underneath his chin, and it stops right at the crown of his head, but you feel it go through that bone that basically holds your brain in. So you go through it, but then it stops at the crown of his brain, and you just watch as his eyes roll into the back of his head, and he goes limp onto your sword.
My goodness.
Pull it off and wipe his blood off on his body.
Ooh.
Which, speaking of which, Kalia is now at the point where she can attempt to climb up.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to worry about that because of where we're going, so.
Yeah, so Nia, you're up. Unless there's anything else Nazintor wanted to do.
Nah.
Okay.
But he is going to just stay down. He won't fly back up. He'll just stay on the
Okay.
ground.
Okay, obviously my efforts against the first mate have not really been working, so I'm gonna go to the other guy that's at me.
Okay.
With my the one hand axe that I'm holding.
Okay.
Jeez Louise. That's a 9.
A 9. That will not hit.
Dang it.
Apparently you need 2
can
weapons in
I-
your hands.
Yeah, can I go back for my great axe?
Yeah.
It's like over here or something.
You will technically get an attack of opportunity from the 2 pirates, but you're also raging, so...
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna move.
Well, there
So-
goes my sneak attack.
I mean, they're still coming at me.
Yeah,
So-
it's all good.
So you can go pick it up and then run back.
Yeah, let's do that. I
Okay.
pick it up and I run
So
back.
do that. These 2 are going to both roll. They roll a 7 and a 10, so that doesn't work.
Cool. I'm too fast.
Okay, perfect. So now she comes right back, now brandishing a very large axe.
And I put my one remaining hand axe away because I
Okay.
got my great one.
Okay, Spartacus is not here. He's now
He's just hanging out in the ship.
He's now rummaging through people's stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. He would definitely do that.
Okay, so women and
First mate
that
and
stuff
captain.
pipeline.
They're only taking
So-
care of 2 crewmates right now. The other ones they've
I feel
killed.
like they should be able to kill him pretty
Yeah.
easily.
They should.
Well, what if I say that the women roll a 2, a 3, and an 8?
Ouch.
Then probably
Never
not.
mind. I was
Um,
assuming one of them had a hit and they'd be dead, so I was like, that's like a...
Because
Good chance.
I'm just rolling them in groups of 10 just to make it
Yeah,
easy.
no, for
Because then
sure.
then they do. But yeah, they all miss.
Next
So-
time I would love
Okay,
to see
what
you
about-
roll over 30
what about our
individual
captain?
women, please.
Okay, okay. Sally misses. Sasha misses.
Okay, we still got captain and first mate though. They have one on them.
Yep. So they are both going to roll, and the captain gets a hit, and he does. Where'd that go? 8 points of damage, which is just enough to kill that guy, actually.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh jeez. I'm good.
Okay, awesome. So let's have the and then the first mate. Yeah, okay. So now we're back to the pirates. So we have the one on the woman. Who rolls a 2. So that's a no.
Okay.
And then the one that's on Nia. Who rolls a 4.
Nice.
And then
First
the
mate?
first mate with his 2 attacks. He's on Nazintor.
No worries.
He rolls a natural 1 on one. And a 13 on the other.
Both miss.
Okay.
Dang.
All
So
right.
Nazintor.
2 attacks on the first mate. Those are both 7s, so one of them equals a 12, and the other equals a 10.
12 will hit.
All right. Sneak attack damage.
On the first mate,
Yep. So that's a 16 total damage.
16 total damage. He had 5 hit points.
So you called me a coward. How's that turning out for you? And then just straight lobs off his head. Actually, wait, no. He's gonna stop and say, wait. These tattoos, where do I get them?
So,
Right before he fully slashes.
So no, just kill him, because I promise there's a thing coming.
He's killing him then. But
Okay.
He legitimately would be like, I might think of sparing your life if you tell me about these tattoos. And then just kills him anyway.
On your life. So as he drops down dead, you watch as the tattoos all over his back kind of start to meld away, and suddenly, so he lands on his stomach, and just lying there on his back is a needle.
Ooh. Straight up, yeah, if Nazintor can, he's grabbing that needle. If
Yeah,
he
I'd
can't,
say-
he is
I'd say he
waiting
probably
for
got
it.
enough time.
We'll be able to loot after.
Oh no, he's doing this just because he wants it, so...
Oh,
He's
you're
not-
doing it now? Do it now.
He loots for himself, so he
Do it.
100% is taking that needle
Yeah.
now.
Do it, yo.
Like I said, that was a whole thing. I've been planning that for months. So trust me, that's
Yeah, he wants that.
okay. Naya.
I got my great axe now. Let's obliterate this dude.
This poor unnamed pirate member who's just like, I
Just gonna try to
regret every
slice him
choice
in
my
half.
life.
Let's just try to slice him in half. That's an 8 plus 5.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I just sliced him in half. Same as the captain.
I want to see the damage. Do the. Oh. So
you
this
want
is-
me? You
so
want to
this
see
is-
the damage?
Yeah. So this is a D12 plus your D6.
Because of my rage. 9 plus 2 plus...
So that's 11. So then you get the +2 for your
That would be 13.
plus that thing. You get the +2 for the other thing,
Yeah, so
and then you get a +3 plus with that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
That is 19.
So what I had to do when I had a character that had a lot of different things under all these different circumstances, I had a little flashcard that was just divided up into all these things, and it's like under these conditions, I get this much damage.
I might need your help to help me make that.
Yeah,
because that's gonna be
because you
insane.
have the thing from the gods that gives you the D6 plus half your barbarian level,
Which is 2 right now.
which
plus
is 2 right now. You get the +2 because you're raging, and then you get your +3 because of your strength.
Oh man. Wait, but it's a great axe, so oh yeah, no, it would be +3.
Yeah, so it's still
I
+3.
see you.
So, and then you get your D12 for your thing. So like you just
Yeah,
you have
that was
Sheesh.
probably either 19 or dirty 20. I don't feel like doing math right now.
I think.
Yeah.
I hope that's enough to kill a random crew member.
Yeah,
but
that's
I could be
plenty.
wrong.
More than
Yeah,
plenty.
I destroyed him.
And honestly, I mean, the women are next, but I
I-
mean, there's the one singular crew member that is still willing to fight.
I think this is the point where it's like,
Yeah,
this
this is the-
battle hasn't
this is-
finished. We've got
You
issues.
can even make it that like he's so afraid that he just like runs, like
just-
he just books it.
Throws himself off the side of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
honestly,
do that.
really would see that.
like he's
Like- The captain's dead, the first mate, second mate are dead. They both died brutally.
yeah.
All 3 of them died brutally.
And Kalia's dragging herself over the ledge, exhausted, and just like ready to die because she's like, at the very least, I can die with everyone else, and just kind of blinks in surprise when it's like,
We obliterated them.
what happened? And why are they all not dead? And she's just kind of like in a zone of like, I don't know what's going on, and like seems very out of it right now. She's not paying full attention to anything anymore.
Maybe it's like all that she sees is the captain's like torso
Yeah.
Yeah.
separated.
There's
All
a
right.
few things going on in her head for sure.
Oh.
Oh, and then yeah, Nazintor is going to go book it to whatever that artifact was that they had,
Okay.
that crown. And after booking it to that, he's cutting off the captain and second mate's head.
Okay.
Good. Wow, the captain is just split into 3 pieces now.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the captain's head for sure goes into that bloody bag of his that he has that is definitely just still leaking blood.
You
Okay.
just have a bag of heads?
It's
Yeah.
a bag of tokens, trophies.
Huh.
Because we need to make sure we can say, hey, we killed this dude. He was the pirate captain of the West Wind. Here's the crown that proves it. We want our
Here's his
reward. Bounty. It's a thing.
Dang. Okay.
And then they can speak with Dead potentially to talk to him and actually confirm the story. So that's literally why he does it.
Okay. So I think it's 4:05. I think we probably pick it up there next time
From the
from the end of the fight.
battle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just say
Can
that we
at least
threw the rest of
remind
the crew.
ourselves of
off
this
the
crown.
ships.
Yeah.
I will forget otherwise.
All the rest of the crew are thrown off the ship.
That one
also,
ran.
we're taking their ship because it has cannons, right? And a ton of gold in the hold.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right. Just making sure we're on the
Of
same
course.
page there. Okay.
We're gonna have to take care, like, make sure that the women and children that are remaining are taken to a safe space.
Yeah. Well, we need them to help us sail the ship because I've learned recently as a aspiring ship person, you can't sail a ship with 5 people. As much as I think you should be able to, just do it slowly.
Yeah. Well, and
If
let's
I
say
knew more, then we would talk.
No,
I
you're
just
good,
want to
you're
say,
good.
that copper kid, I immediately once all the people in front of me are dead, I immediately just go run to him, and I'm just like, "Are you okay?" And I start comforting him because his dad died in front of him.
Yeah, Nazintor definitely doesn't do that. He just starts looting the bodies.
Well,
That's
I mean,
where we can
he's
leave it
a
off.
little dragonborn with me, and he has past trauma just like me, which we'll get into.
Yeah. So we will pick it up there next time. Because that fight took a lot longer than I thought it would. I need to remember that many people just takes forever. But yeah. So that is Naya.
Yeah.
Or Nerexius Naya. She is Dragonborn. Use their clan name first out of respect for their clan. So her clan name is Nerexius.
Yeah, Naya's like my nickname.
The entire, like, dragonborn mythology I was creating inside of my head is going to have to, like,
Yeah,
take some consideration.
we need
here.
to definitely
Because I
have
was-
some conversation there. Yeah.
There's gonna be some stuff that I'm like, I'm okay if we establish that different types of dragons have different types of things.
Oh yeah.
Because I am definitely like, this is gonna be interesting. We'll see. We're gonna have some conversations.
So
though, for
yeah,
sure.
and so the three of us may need to sit down at some point and kind of hash
Talk
out
about dragons.
because I think when we started, I didn't have this book.
Yeah.
I think when we started this campaign,
You had like just started, like you were gonna get it, but I don't know if you had yet or not.
yeah, because I mean that was almost 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
so we definitely need to sit down and just figure out what are Dragonborn, what is, you know.
And I was kind of like, I had started creating his own version of like what his backstory was. So for him, like being a dragonborn was meant like he was in like a roaming tribe that like went places, and I'm like, that's probably not like what most dragonborns.
No,
and I
would
think that
be
that's-
considered.
I think still a roaming nomadish,
Yeah.
nomadic, is totally fine.
I just want to make sure we clarify like
Mhm.
that there are maybe some differences potentially or whatnot.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That was a ton of fun though. Like,
Oh,
holy
yeah.
cow.
I think
Your
Marshall's-
character is amazing.
Thank you.
I think
We made it last night.
We did. spent like
Did a
3
great
hours.
job
We
with it.
did.
Because I had to catch her up on all of this stuff, and so a lot of this stuff that we did today I had planned out. She was just a nice happenstance that really fit in with it, I think.
Yeah, so I already knew a lot of what we were planning to do today.
That's fair. I was just
Like
like,
me
I
getting
got to
captured.
a point where I literally was like, okay, cool. At this point, my thought process is pirates kill all civilians and everyone's just basically dead. So it's just abandon ship and start a new campaign because you just got TPK'd.
Which I'm so
Nah,
genuinely.
Not with me around.
So, oh man, that was. Yeah, because it like I could see the hope leaving your eyes so fast.
I
was
could
like,
too.
oh
No,
no.
100%.
I saw the defeat and I was like, no.
Well, because
hang
here's
on.
the thing. I was literally planning on killing her with that blow.
Mhm.
She was going to stick a torch into a live barrel of gunpowder and just destroy everything.
Yeah.
Because I was okay with finally killing off a character so I could play one character and just...
I have
One
ideas.
character.
I have ideas for Kalia. You don't need to like actively try to kill her
No,
off.
I know, but I just am like... For me, I'm like, I'm just getting to a point where I'm like, I will continue to play them both, and I don't want either of them to die. But I also, at some point, need to say to one of them, like, let's take
It's
a break.
time.
Let's let them, like, I'm honestly okay with Kalia going and starting to be the Empire, like, ice cream queen type of a deal. And so I'm hoping that after, like, this North adventure, she can just kind of get into the, if you need me, call me, but I'm going to mainly be focused on trying to build up the world's greatest ice cream empire.
Which,
And I'd be okay with that.
which is not bad. I will give you a teaser. When you guys make it to the Snowy North, there's a letter waiting for Kalia.
Oh, interesting.
So
Okay.
there's a letter waiting for Kalia. Like I said, I have plans. That's why I'm like, we need to get off the ocean now.
Okay.
I love the ocean. This is great. I can't wait to do more sessions like this. But we need to get off. We've been doing this for
Yeah.
like 4 sessions now.
And
Because I'm like, I want more people to be here for this, but we said
I'm
screw it at this point.
perfectly okay as well. Like, if we ever did, like, we don't have to play out the 4 weeks that it would take to say on
No,
a
yeah,
show.
and
I'm okay time skipping stuff. As long as it's within reason and makes sense, and it's
Yeah.
not just like we just want to time skip to like level 20 or something.
yeah, and we're gonna time skip to the Snowy North.
Yeah,
Like I
it's
said-
like a week's worth.
Yeah, sometimes I like to try and do the travel because there can be really fun stuff that happens. But I agree, like I said, this next week, because like I said, I had all of this planned out before you guys even left port.
That's
I had all of this stuff on the ocean planned out.
I'm
I was
so
not
mad
a
at you
plan.
though
You were not planned.
because I knew it and I just didn't want to do anything about it. But I would have freaking found a way to just rig them all to blow up somehow.
And I loved that idea. And so when you're like, I'm gonna go make the ship blow up, and I'm like, cool, blow up the West Wind, do it. And you're like, no, the other one. And I'm like, why?
Oh.
because all the crew members were on it at the time.
Which makes sense.
And with how the fight was going, we weren't winning.
yeah,
Just saying.
Yeah, no, it looked really bleak at first. I was a little nervous.
I was nervous.
I figured, I know you're a barbarian and it's a slight metagame, but I'm like, you could
Well-
probably survive an explosion.
Well, then
with the sea.
I could truly see like the hope leave your eyes once I became unconscious. You were just like, oh no.
Yeah, we
I
had
was
that
like,
part
yeah, that's
scripted.
screwed.
This is
Yeah,
like
that
probably
was
the-
scripted.
This is probably the only time. Now the dice rolls actually worked out in our favor. I was ready to fib the dice rolls, unless you rolled like a nat 20.
I did fib like 1 or 2.
Oh well. So that's the
Because
only time.
I knew like you wanted me to get knocked out. I actually like rolled a 16, but like the 3 was
Oh.
right next to it, so I was like 3.
So this is the one time where I'm ever going to script something with a player, just because there was just all these things that had to happen so that the
Yeah,
crown
that's
could
fair.
come out, so that you guys could finally find out that it was the West Wind, so that you guys could. So it was like all of that stuff had to happen. So like I said, that was the one
Yeah.
time was
And
that
of course, George and Logan, who have been primarily with the West Wind, both weren't here for
I
it.
know. I'm gonna.
Let's just say that they were probably like asleep in the under
they're just
or something.
they're just in their hammock, just.
Yeah, exactly. That's
No,
just what
trust
that's
me,
just
the
what
next,
happened.
next session that Treefell shows up to, Nazintor's gonna have some fun words with
Treefell
him.
is gonna. George is gonna be very upset.
Oh yeah,
Because he
he's
doesn't-
gonna be really
George is going to
sad.
He doesn't know
Yeah.
any of this stuff. We're still listening, or we're still recording, so I'm going to put all this up on YouTube, and I'm going to be like, you have to listen to this.
Oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
you do not have an
like
option.
we can't summarize it for you. You just have to listen to it.
Like, you have to listen to this, and we'll summarize it next time, but, like, George, you have to listen to this because
Yeah.
he's going to be very upset.
Yeah,
Well, and he's
gonna
also,
hate it.
I mean, Michael just made me laugh the whole time.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
Michael's hilarious.
Michael does a good job.
Projectile vomit.
His ideas, I will never be able to.
I know!
I don't.
I'm like,
I feel
where is
bad
this
for you,
coming
Jeremy. 'Cause I'm just
from?
like, I don't understand how you can try to balance that.
Yeah,
out.
now I fully
His ideas
understand what
come.
you were telling me yesterday, where you were just like, Michael.
But they're hilarious, and when they work, I'm just like, you know what, dude?
Why not?
Keep going. Honestly, like they're not bad ideas.
He was
I
like,
just don't understand the concepts behind some of them.
he was like gonna die on that hill of like it's a plague ship. Like
Yeah.
like honestly, like
tried
Michael,
so hard.
once they've decided that you're lying, leave it be. They anyway.
Oh,
So,
so funny though.
That was
Yeah.
definitely a fun one.
Oh yeah.
Towards the end, not gonna lie, about
The-
halfway through, I was like, and I am ready to roll a new character, and it's not gonna have anything to do with anything I've already done before.
yeah. Like I said, I could just see the hope leaving your eyes, and I was like, I am so sorry.
Hang on. Hold
I'm
on.
so sorry, Taylor, because she was purposely holding back. She wasn't. There was a
Yeah.
reason she
No,
wasn't
I
raging
would have. I
outright.
would have raged immediately, but we scripted it.
Yeah. Well, I was
Yeah.
also just trying to like, I'm looking at it through the eyes of Kalia for most of it, because Nizintor was just in the background the entire time.
He was like, "Oh, so we're mutinying now? Sweet,
Yeah.
Or like,
You got
Nizintor
so much
was
money."
100% the one who was like, I do not trust this at all. He does not trust anything. And as soon as he has as soon as you cut and burn him, he has no problems just saying, screw you, I have nothing to do with you anymore. So like my entire plan from the start was if I found out that these guys, which I'm pretty sure were the West Wind, I was going to steal as much as I could from them and just either get out of Dodge or find a way to defeat them all. So I had that plan for Nizintor from day one of us being on the ship with them. Then that happened, and I was like, "Yep, okay, cool. Know his plan." My only problem is it's hard because I'm like, I have the plan of he's just gonna loot till the ship blows up, basically, and then just use the pouch of pixie dust to try to survive. And I'm like, that's probably me metagaming slightly, but I have ideas for them in my head, and I'm like, I want to come up with a way for you and I, as long as I'm playing them both, to have some way to telepathically communicate. Because that would help me just be able to be like, all right, now I can say Kalia has this idea and Nizintor's going to do this because of it. Instead of just Nizintor's doing this knowing what Kalia is going to do, even though he'd have no way of knowing what Kalia would actually do.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to play that far into it for me.
It's gonna be so fun in the next session. We're gonna kind of go into like a little bit more background for me that we discussed yesterday, and it's gonna be so cool. You guys are gonna love it.
I'm curious now, because if her background and George's background are both in the snowy north,
They're not.
it's
They're
gonna
not.
be
No,
curious.
I'm
Oh,
not.
Okay, all right.
No, I just travel a lot because I was a guard on a ship.
Gotcha. So it's just like your travel background. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and
But
Makes
but
sense.
there's
Yeah, I'm sure.
there's gonna be a lot more. It's gonna be really cool
Yeah, I'm sure of that.
because like my trauma background too. It's gonna be cool. It's crazy.
so anyway, yeah. So I have been dying to do this session, but every time when I'm like, well, not everyone's here, so I guess that we'll just, kind of be on the ship and do some stuff and whatnot, like because I was waiting for all of this.
Yeah.
So
It would have helped having everyone here. I think
Yeah.
the hope would have been less severe because I'm just at this point I'm ready. I'm literally contemplating how we're gonna tell George and Logan that both of their characters got blown up
Yeah.
in a ship
Yeah.
explosion, and there was nothing they could do to stop it.
yeah, and
Because
when-
they weren't here.
And when you were trying to convince the women not to, not
That's
to attack,
that's the part that I was like. So Jeremy
That was
has
not
definitely had
scripted.
this plan.
No, I
That-
know it wasn't.
That part was not scripted.
This
I
was
just
Jeremy
like, no.
trying to save us. Jeremy
This
is
was
very
Jeremy
benevolent about it.
But I'm also and I kind of did have that idea before because like I said when I had written all this a long time ago, because I'm like, okay, so the idea is that they kind of get beat and they're kind of being, all of that stuff. So how are they suddenly going to overcome that? Well, there is all of this untapped energy over here. So I've had that idea for a long time. That's why I didn't tell you about it.
Interesting.
So
'Cause
Well,
the
my
only other thing I
immediate
can
thought was,
legitimately think of is blowing up a ship to try to kill everyone.
Yeah. Well, my immediate thought was no, the women need to make sure that the children are okay. Like Like
And-
this is a lot of trauma for a lot of people, and
Yeah.
it's just I did not even. That's why I was like, no, I don't want the women to come help. Like, just let me do it.
But I mean, they were able to wipe out just enough to give you guys a really good fighting chance. Like,
yeah, they wiped out like what 4 of the crewmates? They
Yeah.
wiped out a lot.
Yeah, they did, because I rolled really well that first time that they
tanking
attacked.
helped a lot, though.
Yeah.
Barbarians are nice for rogues.
I had never played a barbarian before, so I'm like super excited to play this character
keep
more.
drawing all the attention, and Zentor can just actually stab people in the back and they won't kill him.
That's
It's gonna
awesome.
be great. Because I can't be a frontline fighter without going into fighter.
I'm gonna stick around for a while. It's gonna be awesome.
Awesome. Well, cool. I know you need to get going,
Oh yeah, it's good.
so. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'll be on time. No worries.
So I will try and get this all edited and up on YouTube tonight so that I can text George and be like, you better listen to this.
George, it's okay. We didn't end up sacrificing Treefell, but I came close to thinking about it. That was my next best guess after blowing up the ship would have been, well, Treefell and Radgrid, you can just take them and turn them into eternal slaves.
Yes. Oh, he's a good boy.
Perfect. All right. Well, awesome. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Don't mind me like puppy.